great that it works that
Oh.
way, but
It
it
did that
does work
thing.
that way.
It did that thing it does, where I lost connection for a second. Yeah, I think I like because of the way I set up things, it disconnected me there, but it won't do that every time. It's just because of me like messing around with my key, my stream key basically. So let's see, available sessions, join with code. It should be uh, uh, where is my game? Active sessions, 6 players. This is it. I knew something was gonna happen when I started messing around with things.
I'll say that both of my starting generals are just terrible. How dare you do this?
Uh-huh.
How dare you?
Well, just so you know, my society traits are garbage too.
Oh,
That's
did
nice.
you take one of the pre-con?
Yeah, did you not?
Yeah, I did. I
Okay,
did.
good, good,
But
good.
I took one of them that I think is generally a little better.
Oh boy, where are my free cities at? Where's the edge of the map? Actually, that's the next question. You can zoom out, by the way. So I think I know where they are.
Yeah, like underground.
No, no, no. Not where we are. They're in the direction of yellow. That's all I'll say.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I
Without
was
giving away
suspecting.
too much intel. That's about all I can tell from here. Oh boy, cartographer. Yes, tell me about that place. That does seem to be where I need to go.
So, Nurgle, funny seeing you here.
Yeah. I mean, this is an interesting diplomatic situation, but we'll get into some fights early with people, and I think that'll be fun.
Are you at opposite teams already seeing each other? Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
We're on the same team.
Yeah, we're on the
Okay,
same
good,
team.
good, good, good. I don't know all the voices yet. I was just like, what?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, I
so
don't-
fast.
I'm so sorry, but at least 2 of you sound almost the same to me. So
Good.
Who's the two?
who said that?
Fair enough.
Point been made.
I'm not used to being mixed up with other people's voices, all right?
Yeah, I'm used to only listening to myself talk.
Good, need to go.
I can ditto that one.
Sure,
I'm
we'll go
so
over
excited
this
for the
way.
hero changes to be not connected to the city count.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's
I really like that.
good.
The
That's,
early
that
game
looks like
feels
it's
so
gonna be
bad
enormous, actually.
when you're
Like
running around like I gotta build a second city because I need a second hero.
Yep.
They're expensive. Oh.
Yeah, it also makes it so that, like, the scaling is like super duper fast in that, once you get your second city up and going, it's pretty hard to stop.
Yeah, with the population, the food required for
Yeah.
population, it looks like it'll be really fast now to get to about 6 or 8 pop, and then after that it'll be as slow as it was before.
That's fine. 6
That's
or
not
8
a bad
pop is
thing.
like the most important
Exactly.
levels
Yeah,
to get to.
yeah.
Oh, I thought I'd be keeping y'all waiting. It's Walker.
It's me.
Ha-ha-ha.
It's me.
Gotta gobble up those ancient wonders with my cities as fast as possible.
I was convinced when my game disconnected me and I was starting my stream and posting links that I would be the last one done with my turn, but no, thank you, Nurgle.
No, of course not.
I appreciate your service.
I have to fight like 6 guys here.
No, you don't.
Oh,
Stop.
man.
You do not have that many fights right now, really?
I mean, I started underground, so there's a lot of fights here.
I'm a little jealous.
They're not all good fights. Some of these could actually cost me some units that I kind of need.
No, I'm like, do I risk it? Do I play for the biscuit? I kind of.
Always.
My area is remarkably wealthy.
That's good.
You're on my
Money
team.
good.
Great.
It's also very strange. I'm not used to it.
You being wealthy. Thank you.
Video games for escapism.
Who's this? Whom studentative? Oh, okay.
So an important thing that you may already be doing, but like definitely important for multiplayer, is trying to figure out like how many units you actually need to send to each fight. Because you don't always want to send your entire army every single time, because that'll concentrate your experience points on all of your units in addition to your heroes. Like you mostly want to be bringing like 4 at a minimum, just so that way you're not wasting experience points. Because it also like loses experience points if you don't spend them. But like more than that, you usually don't need them. Like don't bring your entire army to every single fight so that way your heroes actually hit their high levels
Okay.
ASAP.
Good to know.
Oh, that's not far.
Okay, but how are my peasants gonna slaughter you if they're not champion rank?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing is that like this
You
scaling is
bougie fuck! I'm gonna arm the
so low.
proletariat.
Do it.
Okay, keep leveling. Just keep leveling. Man, not
Would
material.
you guys say you
dragon.
always recruit heroes from the neutral cities as opposed to your own?
Not always, but I prefer to most of the time. Like,
Okay.
because you just get so much extra. It just depends on if you can find a free city that has zero opinion of you.
Okay.
Because sometimes you just don't find them, and then you have to hire your own hero.
Yeah. Having your racial traits is nice, but having 2 to 5 free levels is so nice.
It's a big deal. It's a really big deal.
Except sometimes they have those terrible traits. Ugh.
Sometimes they do, but then like again, you're not playing a game that's gonna last 150
That's true,
turns.
yeah.
Man, I don't feel like I have a lot to do with my turns right now. So fast.
Oh dear, okay. So when we do this, not as a practice, do we split up into multiple voice servers so we can like talk?
I think that's something that we can have that conversation. I think if we have enough players on each team that I think it would work. I know that Winslea has had concerns about people just being like the chat being empty. But I think if there's 3 people on a team, like if we end up with a 3v3 again, that 3 people can talk about team stuff
Mm-hmm.
for basically ad infinitum.
And also,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think if we have our own streams going at the same time, like there's gonna be more chatter, which is good. We'll be able to
Yeah,
like talk to each other's streams more easily. I think if there's 3 people in one channel. But I think
yeah,
I like having everybody in one channel for engagement. If you're saying, hey, I want to attack this, it takes a little longer to say, oh, I got to go over to Discord channel and click on
that
this
is true.
other
That
thing
is
and then
true.
come back in here. Not that it's the end of the world, but
yeah. I'm happy to hang out with everybody, but I would err on the side of if we're having a competitive multiplayer game to be able to talk to my teammates about stuff, because
Yeah,
otherwise I'm just playing with 2 AI. Like
yeah.
we're not
I
coordinating
mean,
or anything.
you can
can you
still
chat?
coordinate out loud. I've declared secret alliance against Zombie many times.
How does the in-game chat work? Can I say, hey, talk to only this person? No, it doesn't seem that way. Can I?
Yeah, I
Where?
try. I didn't see like a team chat or anything either. I couldn't.
Now, I've had people message me on Discord and then just not seen it for an hour. So, I mean, it's an option.
Yeah,
But what I usually do is I say, "Hey, I just sent you a message in Discord," and everybody's like, "He's scheming." Get
yeah.
him.
Always be scheming.
Yeah. Another city. Interesting. Interesting.
I
Playing a
know what you guys are
faction I
talking about.
never play. This is very
Secret message
strange.
is working out fine for me.
Let's see.
Try and attack. I don't think I should. Don't think I should.
Hey, Des, if I attack this Marauder Guard, it's going to pull your scout in. Are you okay with that, or do you want to move that scout?
Let me move him. I'll move him first. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
All right, you're good.
All right. Cool.
curious.
I'm out here saying, oh yeah, this is definitely one of the, I think one of the stronger pre-made factions, and yet the alignment problem is already biting me because I'm at minus 100 on both of the free cities that I've found so far.
Is that not working out so well for you?
I mean, sometimes being evil at the very beginning of the game does actually have a cost. Who would have guessed?
Sad.
Winsley, this chest over here by your base, you plan on getting that?
Nah, you can have it. I thought about going that way, but there was too much on this side I wanted instead.
Huh. Nice little item there, thank you.
There's angels over here. What the hell? Get out of here.
How dare they?
You have wings already? It's too early for that.
Yeah.
There's angels over here. Shoot, go, gun. Anybody got a can of Raid?
Yeah, right.
Get out of here. I'm gonna get the broom.
I've got a dragon. That's all I'll say.
You got a dragon
I took one of the 2 dragons. I was like, is this
every
right?
single time. So the balance on rulers is like probably still gonna be not great in the new patch. But like right now especially it's really messed up. Like the wizard kings in manual combat are just ridiculously good, but the dragon rulers are very good on a small map like this.
Okay. Yeah, I meant to ask about that when we were choosing factions if the dragons are throwing a wrench in the balance, but
It doesn't look like they're gonna change dramatically in the upcoming patch, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
yeah, I'm excited that you can fabricate claw items now.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah, I love the item forge, but I find myself making like maybe 2 items per game maximum. I feel
Right.
like I want more parts. And I'm tired of
Oh, man.
dismantling donkeys and stuff to get parts
Yeah.
or whatever.
I have yet to create an item
Yes.
forge. I have
Part of
yet
a
to
horse
make
and
a
a bear
single
can
item
make some
forge.
greaves.
Yeah.
The best part of Empire and Ash is dismantling donkeys. Oh, hey, Righteous. Looks like we got Righteous in chat. I'm sorry, I didn't think that you had time this day on Saturday, but we'll do another one tomorrow if you want to join us. A new group. I think
So
at
make
least
sure
one
that
of these guys wouldn't be able to play.
oh, I can I'll talk to Righteous later, but we'll add him to the group chat
The Discord.
whenever Winslaya actually accepts my friend request.
What?
Oh my God, Winslaya.
Wait, yes. Let's do a friend
Just
request right now.
Yeah.
I'll drop everything. Where do I do these?
I think I sent it to you on Discord.
Yeah, let's see. Friends. These are my active friends. Where are the requests? Pending. I will accept you.
All right, good. Finally. It's only been gazillions of years.
Yeah, you're my friend in the real world. You didn't need to be on in Discord.
Yeah, Discord doesn't count.
It's funny. I don't know you in the real world, but I feel like it at this point.
I feel like we've played enough.
Damn it.
We've hung out with Amigdara long enough. We know what's up.
Boys.
I love being the only idiot on my team to lose a unit in auto combat.
Oh,
No,
don't worry, I
I'm
just dropped my whole
probably.
army.
I think I'm gonna
Losing a unit is sometimes actually good because then you're not paying the upkeep for it, and like the really low tier units actually do drop off very quickly.
Counter argument.
noticed
I just
that.
lost the warlock,
No.
so
I kind of hope they bring back that champion rank thing from Age of Wonders 3. That gave you could continuously get 10 max health on tier 1s or any tier actually.
Oh yeah,
It's not huge,
yeah,
but it
something like
helps
that.
them. Yeah.
Scale a little longer. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Okay, let's.
Okay. I
Just
didn't.
met Arachna.
I was gonna say I didn't click on her. What is she doing?
Looks like Walker is playing Arachna.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, Spider Queen.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Oh no, there's a large monster den here.
I don't know if I'm
What
getting
is
across
this?
this water to you anytime soon. Oh, there's so much water.
That's why I didn't go farther south at the moment.
Oh
That's a big.
no, that free city is hostile.
Yes. Yes.
Hold on,
Hostilities.
nerd.
Man, do I take that one thing that I want to take? Probably. Actually, it might be efficient here. Sure.
Do either of my teammates have gold that they would be willing to sell me for mana? I have infinite mana, but I need gold.
I don't know who you are, and
I am Nobles, Arachna.
You have infinite what mana?
I have
and you
infinite
want
mana, but I
gold.
need gold.
Yeah. I can trade you some.
Alright, cool.
Spider Queen.
You
Let's
are.
say, considering I just lost my entire
Yeah,
army, I kind of need that gold.
Why don't you do the negotiation?
Wait, who lost their army? Is that my ally?
I could spare like
I don't think so.
I don't know
Good.
whatever you need is fine right now.
Here, I'll send you 100 mana for 60 gold. Does that sound
Sure.
fair?
Sure.
All right, cool.
My dragon is leveling. Should I get a code attack this time? Maybe.
An evil
I like
presence
Cone.
lingers.
It's pretty good.
I always find it funny when it says an evil presence lingers, and you're playing as evil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Storm
well, it's a
scales.
rival evil presence, you know.
Right?
That's
Yeah,
annoying.
Vegeta doesn't tolerate anyone else on this
Who's
planet.
this? Or
Ugh.
wait a minute. I'm confused. Is that an enemy? Am I worth you? Can I attack that right now?
We're
I can.
teams.
I can attack that unit. Sorry, you're out of
When's
movement. Who is this? Devious, you're right next to me.
So
So, my dragon's
Scout.
attacking that scout. Unfortunately, you're out of movement.
no, I'm aware.
Alright, I'm gonna
It's
auto
okay.
it, okay?
Losing a scout is not.
I don't know why we're talking about this, dude. It's a scout out of movement. Just get it over
Yeah,
with.
no, I'm just showing the rules.
People, yeah, some people are really funny.
You
and will
rubbing
try
it
to,
in,
like,
you
use
sadist.
manual stuff to like assassinate a ruler there, but without really good spells, you're not gonna have it happen.
Alright, I was gonna level you. What do I want? I can probably end my turn if everyone else is done.
Ah, shoot, what level was Winsaya? Did anybody notice?
I'm not
Just
that
two.
good.
not as much as I want. Let's just say that.
I mean, it looks like he's level 20. From my
Good,
viewpoint.
good.
Honestly, I probably
believe
should have
it.
looked.
Yeah, I can end my turn now.
Almost done, sorry.
How did you get a scout there so quickly? You must be underground. Like
He's
what?
level 3.
That is concerning. I don't know if my allies noticed how where that scout came from, but it came from where my dragon is.
You didn't notice it because my scout is cloaked. You
You have
happened
many
too
more
close.
scouts around you. There's actually 15 around your capital right now.
Of course.
The all scouts meta, it's finally arrived.
About time.
God, I hate that already.
This guy here.
Whoops.
Oops.
Devious, are you planning on clearing out that graveyard?
I do not have that capability right now.
Okay, I'll send some units there. Take me a couple of turns, but I can get it.
Bulletin.
Wow, okay. Interesting. these opening turns aren't nearly as good as when I was able to design my own empire. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty night and day. I think it plays well though. It's definitely interesting. It's my favorite part.
yeah. Missing stuff from chat. Righteous. It's just saying hi to everyone. They've been out all day, so
Yeah.
it sounds like they didn't want to join today. Anyways, that's good news. I had a feeling that 1 day a week would probably be good for Righteous. I should have probably asked.
Say
All
again.
right, Desired. Are you moving your little observer here?
I can see across the water. See water.
Oh yeah, I will definitely move. 1 second. Where am I gonna go? Okay. Another invisible scout action.
All the scouts, they're always invisible when Devious Watchers is on the board.
What about me?
Everyone has Devious Watchers in this basically, just because it's something that shows up a lot in pre-constructed.
But Devious has to take Devious Watchers. It's namesake.
That is definitely code.
I mean, I don't know what you
Something
expected.
there. Yeah, it's got to be in the game.
Take that fight? Probably not. I probably don't take that fight. But I could. It'd be kind of funny. I probably should take a location soon here.
Man, Lionheart, you are a secret genius because
Oh,
you've got great builders going on, right?
do I?
Yes.
I
You've
haven't
got it.
played. I
Yeah.
haven't played with this group in a long time.
Nice.
It's the first one I ever made, so I just like, that should be okay to grab.
I like great builders, but in this particular case, it's also just like really, really, really good because this is a small map, and it's a team fight, and so your capital having 90 defense is actually a big deal here.
It's actually amazing. I hadn't thought
It's
about that.
amazing.
All right. It's the bastion. That's where we hide.
Sounds good to me.
And Nurgle, you can see where it is. It's in the perfect location.
Oh, I can see where it is. Yes.
Yep.
I was briefly considering what I could do to go attack within like the next 5 turns, and then realized it has 90 defense.
Yep, that's fair.
Oh man, I hate Steadfast. Is Steadfast allowed?
Yeah.
Steadfast is allowed, but it's not going to be as big a deal just because like feudal is not a particularly strong faction, unfortunately. The AI has absolutely no idea how to use steadfast stuff, and so it mostly just like loses units when it doesn't need to, and then you're just way behind
painful.
economically.
That was so painful. Well, I can afford to summon in more units.
Oh, that would suck.
Let's keep talking about faction
click on
cards. How does
SC.
Dark stack up?
Okay.
Using the restroom. Be right back. I finished my turn though.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I need to get my my hero soon.
Would say, are you still on 1 hero?
No. I made mistakes. It's fine. My team is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm on 1. Do you guys usually pay for an extra one before you have the city to support?
Right now, yeah. I mean, obviously that's going to be pretty meaningfully different in the future, and I think in exclusively a good way. But yeah, right now, like you sometimes wait until you get your free city for the level 3 because that is a huge upgrade in terms of strength. But like I almost never wait past turn 4 to get my second hero.
Okay.
That'll be pretty different. We'll see. We will see.
Careful navigating out there, Lion. There's some
Yeah.
invisible bugs out there.
There is indeed.
How are they getting to us so fast? Don't you have to fight?
There are some caves, some
Okay.
entrances, and yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. The cave entrances.
Yeah, there's a lot of underground stuff in this, just because we had, at least on this team, we had 2 people who were underground.
All right. Don't feel like I'm showing how I typically play right now. Everything's dying, and oh, my allies are doing better. That's good.
Yeah, excellent.
It's a team effort, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. How did these echoes
Smells
work?
so strange in my house. I think one of my cats dropped an atomic bomb of a fart over here by my desk.
Perfect.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna have to go. Oh God.
That's the spirit. Oh, that's horrible. Jesus.
No, I'm
They're just giving you a present.
just so happy my dragon didn't die. Now that I think about it, it could be what happened to Bad Wolf, and it could be much worse. Such bad luck he had.
Yeah, he got absolutely destroyed by the world map.
Oh, my favorite animal. Just kidding. Just kidding. Animals. It just dies in combat. It was so much in auto combat. It's horrible. I never play this faction, and I think it's showing.
Winslet, what did you do?
Everything great. Enemy.
Good.
You guys see this? Fucking 1 hex strip of water over here.
What?
Me off.
Oh, it's
This is a very ridiculous map.
I
Oh,
love the
man,
map
can't
generation.
wait to spend my Imperium on that so I can cross the 1 hex of water.
Yep. Oh, you can go underground. It's an option. Kind
Oh yeah,
of.
that's
No,
great.
underground is also like all of these rivers of exactly 1 hex wide.
Nice.
Yep.
At least
This
in the
is a
underground,
very
I don't know.
silly
It
map.
feels almost makes sense underground. I guess it's like, but I've
I
got like
mean,
the
Yeah.
goddamn Panama Canal over here.
I mean, you did find the one land bridge in the entire river.
Congrats. We're gonna give you a medal.
I've never seen that.
Like, actually, Walker's capital is really accessible for us.
Let's go get it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Lionheart, look at this cave entrance south of you.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, you're there. You're
Yeah, we're like
underground.
right
Yeah.
on top of each other. It's
Yeah.
absolutely crazy how close
Hold
we are.
That's connected by land.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. We could just
It
land on top
sure
of the
is.
base.
You guys are like 2 turns from each other.
Yep.
What is this?
This
All
is
right, go
this is
march and
underground.
go get him.
Note to
This is
self,
exactly
underground
what
gets
happens
weird.
when you play underground.
You guys have my permission to go attack.
Yes, sir. Yes, Captain. Got some bugs to squash down there.
Yeah, hopefully
Indeed.
his auto combats are going as well as mine.
So we're
Winslow,
doing
you're supposed to
manual
carry
against
us.
other players. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But you have to like ask if they want to leave first.
If they have movement points.
They
Yeah.
have movement. Okay.
You
Yeah.
can agree to both take auto combat if that's what you want.
Okay.
That's what Devious said when it was one scout versus my dragon.
Right. Sure.
I don't know. I watched the last video and Winslow actually beat Walker.
Yeah, he
It's pretty-
did.
Yeah, so
It was pretty close.
Yeah, that was a really interesting game. That was a random that I pulled with Dark, but Dark does look like it's probably going to be a lot better in the upcoming patch, just because it's going to get access to like actually good units through necromancy.
Yeah, that's nice to hear.
Anything that does not have a shield tier 1 or tier 2 is pretty unplayable right now. But necromancy fixes that a lot.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
so
now you
excited
tell
about
me.
the skeleton battle mages and archer. Like that's
Yeah.
so cool. I love.
That's really good.
Yeah, I always thought it was so weird that you kill a unit and then it like grabs a pike from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
All right, sure.
I'm a little sad though, like the bone horrors that explode into units, but now they. Did you see that they spit out a zombie when they get to less than what, like 40 or 60% health or something?
Yeah, I think it's 50, but yeah, they drop a decaying
Yeah,
zombie. It's
I
pretty nice.
assume they're gonna make that once per battle, but
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
it doesn't work that way, we're gonna have some problems.
I mean, if it doesn't work that way, then I'm imagining that's just a bug that they're gonna have to
Yeah,
fix. Because
have an
like, yeah, that
infinite
would be
zombie spawner.
just heal it a little bit, and then you can get
Yeah.
it again, and
Oops,
then
I
you
took an
you can
auto.
actually hold alt and
Zombies.
shoot yourself. So then you just
Oh
like
yeah.
spawn zombies over and over again.
Hell
That would be a
yeah.
problem.
Sounds amazing, actually.
It's gonna happen. Wait,
if
didn't
you
I
lose a
just...
hero to an enemy in a fight, can they do they capture that hero?
So in this one, are we playing with to owner or to winner? Do you remember when?
Yeah. It goes to owner, but I think something weird happened there. I'm pretty sure I just spent 350 gold on a hero, but maybe it was through an event and that hero was free. I kind of want to go back and see, why do I still have 300 gold? Was that...
That happened to me the other day, and I couldn't figure out why either.
I kind of want to go back in the stream and see what happened, because I'm pretty sure that wasn't supposed to be a free hero, and I kind of feel bad using the gold if it wasn't supposed to be a free hero.
Trust the process.
I'm not trying to be exploity here, but that's pretty weird,
Yeah.
right?
That is
Well-
kind of weird, but it's okay. This is more of a practice session than anything else.
Right.
If you
don't-
cheat and get 300 gold and then win, then we'll tell Baddock.
I don't find this game to have too many bugs like that. Like,
It
I-
occasionally happens in multiplayer. It's usually a result of a desync.
Oh, I clicked it when it
Oh.
was waiting on player decision. That's what happened. How do I burn my money without using it? Just pretend I don't have it, basically.
Oh, you could just like buy rush a unit and then delete it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Sure.
Spend as close as you can, but without going over, I would say.
Yeah, it's 350. I just spent like half of that on this unit. I need to spend another, I think 100 and like 50.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah,
No,
If
no,
it's
no
not
big
closer.
deal.
Don't worry
You didn't,
about
you
it.
didn't do it on purpose. Although now that I know the
Dan
exploit,
Winslow.
I'm coming with a free army.
Oh,
Good.
the multiplayer community is gonna be all
Ooh.
like time your clicks.
All right, so So,
RTS now.
generally speaking, in multiplayer, you don't really want to be spending your Imperium on population in your cities. If you do the math on it, population Imperium is like really, really inefficient unless you're playing as Chosen Destroyers or you're playing as like Wonder Architects and your starting Wonder started at beyond Ring 1. Because like you just get so much more out of spending on your Imperium tree and getting cities. We'll see what that math is like in the new patch, but given that there are now more things you need to spend Imperium on, really,
Yeah,
really,
that's
really
true.
start getting used to not spending it on just growing population.
I've always been
That's good to
extremely
know.
hesitant to do that anyway. I think I've probably done
It's-
it twice total. Like I hate it.
Yeah,
I want all
it's
the
really
fancy things in the
good.
tree.
Yep, the fancy things in the tree and more cities are like just generally a lot better at scaling you
Yeah.
up.
Like
Winsaya, end your turn.
Sorry.
head towards
Yeah.
that delicious mines give mana.
Yeah,
Ooh.
there's so many good things in the tree.
Yeah, that was a long turn for me. I had a few things to consider. Now I'm upgrading my hero that I just got. Yeah, let's have you be this hero.
Brigands.
In this economy?
Yes.
Your favorite line, and I love it every time.
There's no economy to be had around here.
Please don't die. Please don't die. Hey, nobody died this time. I think I've finally gotten the snowball that I needed earlier, like a lot earlier.
Roberto has a winter fairy in his army.
Are you sure?
FYI.
Yep.
It's scary.
Maybe I named it something else.
I'm staring at it right now.
Ooh. Oh, I want that. Yes, put that on this guy.
Army power of this. Sweet. Did I want to cast anything?
What units would get that tag? These guys.
Man, the auto combat is eating up my mana. Have you guys experienced that?
Yeah,
Yep.
it becomes like basically unless you have ways to get a bunch of mana, like you see a bunch of mana nodes near you, then it becomes really important for you to turn the spells off for some
Yeah.
fights. For
Okay.
some fights, like
Yeah, if
for
you're
some ones you
confident.
can, yeah, because it's incompetent. It'll spend them on like really weird stuff. Like if you've ever watched the auto resolves, you'll see stuff like Mark of Invulnerability being cast on a hero that is sitting at the back of combat and uses a summon on the same turn. Like
I think that's what's happening. Yeah.
it's just using spells at random. And so like basically you only want to give the AI spells if you think that it's a close fight or if you have like a really important evolutionary summon that's getting close. Because
Okay.
like you don't want to just drop an evolutionary summon that's at like 30 out of 40 to evolve.
Yeah.
That's pretty painful.
I have a feeling your spider's over here still scouting. Based on that specific number you just mentioned. Because I specifically have an evolutionary summon that's at 30 to evolve.
I mean, I do have devious watchers.
that up. It's right next to it. Oh, sometimes it's hard to see those little pickups for the Mystics.
Oh yeah, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
really hoping that they do something to fix the UI on that. It's ridiculous. I'm getting too old to see those tiny little blips and blobs on my screen.
Yeah.
Did you say?
Hey,
All right, if I rush this unit here and then delete them, then I think that takes care of the money that I got for free.
well, good. I hope you learned your lesson, whatever that was supposed to be.
uh, always be careful.
That's not a bad lesson. I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
It resolves.
Ah, you stupid. God. It's like the fourth law of thermodynamics. If you send a scout past a neutral city, its borders will expand to block you inside.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Just
And you
Every
can't
time.
get ready to
leave.
trespass
Yeah.
every single time.
And fun fact, kids, that's how I always end up at war on turn 10.
Oh, nothing over this way. Time to head home, and I'm trespassing.
Sounds justified.
So how important is it to get out in this water and start doing water stuff, you think?
I think
Um,
now water is really good. I would not neglect it.
Okay.
In ye olden days, water was a lot less useful, but now it's a lot better.
just forget to put my governors in charge of the cities, man.
I forgot how much better the summoning pool is for animals in the Arctic than it is underground.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot worse underground.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Damn, Nurgle. 4 bone dragons already? And right
Hell
by
yeah,
Lionheart's
you know it.
capital?
Right
Mhm.
there. I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Oh, you're giving
They're
him a
all
chance
devious
so he doesn't
watchers
get
and
immediately.
everything.
Yeah, I see.
The best. Nice. You got a flying
I
mount
mean, he's
too.
gonna need him for that fortification strength. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with some way through those walls. It might be the hard way.
Where's this? Oh.
oh, okay, sure. Spawn that way over there for me.
There's a quest that's spawning near your capital. I think yellow is Roberto, right?
Yeah,
Roberto,
it just popped over there.
do you want to kill that stack or what do you think?
I mean, part of me wants to, but the other part of me is like, I gotta watch from below.
It's right next to your capital, so I may just accept the quest and then when you kill it, I think I should get the benefit.
Okay. Oops, I went the wrong way on that one.
Nice thing about it is as long as you bring enough to fight it, that's just 5 tier 1s, so it should be pretty
Yeah.
easy experience. Hopefully, pretty easy experience. Alright, I can take these guys up this way. Do some other stuff that way.
Wednesday, could you take a look at these this comment I'm about to take over here? And tell me if you think I should risk that elemental or not.
Which combat are we talking about?
Right next to my capital, south of it. I have a
Mhm.
quest.
Oh, I
I
see.
see.
Right, at the 4.
The elemental's low, but I have a healer in there, and then you can see my hero also has a heal. Do you think they'll die?
I wouldn't take that. It's got 32 out of 40 experience. I don't risk it. just let it heal.
Like, generally healing is very effective. Like the AI is pretty good at using it, but also, yeah, like if the
Okay.
value of the thing in question is getting pretty high, then risking it is not worth it. Just get the experience points from experienced leader and easy fights. Like getting a tier 3 is a huge deal.
All right. Thank you.
That's not be super aggro aggressive. Let's give everybody an opportunity to build out their economy before I go on the offense.
All right, Lionheart, I'm gonna auto a scout into your scout. Are you ready?
Oh, I really hope you lose.
Yeah.
No, yes.
For it.
Excellent.
I figured it was worth a shot to try to sneak him down there, but I don't have devious watchers, so it was pretty obvious he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? That doesn't count as friendly enough terrain. Fine. Go here.
Oof. Imagine being named Grut.
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 It's a good name.
Gruut. Or maybe that's Groot.
Yeah.
Winslaya's grandmother was named Grut.
Oh, I'm so sorry for her.
Yes.
Tired of these sword losers. I want a weapon that's not a sword. What does this do?
Magics.
All right.
Did somebody just ask, what does this do? And Winslaya responded, magics.
What does this do? Magics.
Magics.
I mean, am I wrong?
I mean, no. But I think you can be more helpful than that, too.
Is there an agreement on in terms of like summoning abilities for your heroes, like the best versus elemental, animal, and undead? Or a
Not
consensus, I should say.
really. I think it mostly depends on like what your composition is like for the rest of your army.
Okay.
Like if you have stuff that does elemental damage, especially if you have frozen, then elemental summons get worse because then you can randomly pick up a magma spirit and then it stops your stuns from working.
Yeah.
So like you generally don't want to take summon elemental if you have cryomancy, but like it also if you're taking it on your ruler and you need Materium 1, then just take it. Like Materium 1 is really important in
Okay.
terms of your Imperium tree.
really do like the way roads develop in this game with the provinces. I never liked building roads in those old games where you'd have to make a builder and be like, use charges to make this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to build a crap load of roads in Age of Wonders 3 because it was just not good. But this one, I feel like I pretty rarely have to build roads.
Yeah, you get so many roads from just building outposts that it's
Yeah,
crazy.
really nice carryover from Planetfall.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This like feed on chaos hero ability seems like garbage. No.
Yeah, if you're recruiting that hero, you're recruiting the hero just because like you don't have anything better.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes it's the best of a bad situation.
Gotcha. One other question. When it comes to resetting the skills on your heroes, is the first time always free? Is that how it
Yeah.
works? Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty important to do that before a big fight.
Hmm.
Like you're playing against another player and you finally get like a 3-stack versus 3-stack fight. That's usually when I use the free reset on my main hero and whoever else is around. And then if you buy new heroes after that, you can reset them. Nurgle, I keep wasting Imperium and I hate it. It's
No.
it's like I'll just tell you because you can see it. I'm adept settlers, so I don't need it to make my cities. But I'm like, I don't want these empire scales. I don't want these cities.
Yeah.
I want more now.
Part of the issue also is that this map is just so small. So like Adept Settlers is gonna struggle to get as much value as it normally would.
Hmm.
But I think that can be a fun thing too.
Still means you can set up pretty quickly, which does have its benefits, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still I mean, starting with an extra population on your cities is something that I think is really, really important to getting them, economically viable.
Hmm.
If you need to produce things without boosts, you can, but it's generally not what you want to do.
I have a structured settlement, but I need Imperium now.
Just go get some ancient wonders. They're easy. I didn't get the silver one this time, which makes me very sad. That was so good. That I
That was
honestly,
amazing.
yeah. When you see that, you gotta take it.
I mean, like you just start with like I don't know what 30 turns worth of free equipment. Like it's ridiculous how much free stuff you get.
From what?
The silver wonder that you can solve by just offering one population, the crypt whatever, and
Oh.
then you get an option to take a hero. If you take the hero in that case, it only starts at level 1 for like scripting or balance reasons, I'm not sure, but you do get a ridiculous number of items on that hero. Like just look at that hero's inventory and it's stacked.
Tier 3
Okay.
weapon, I think.
Yeah,
Some tier
it's
2 armor and some
multiple
like
tier 2 and 3
miscellaneous.
items, and because
Yeah.
you can get it for one population, you can get like what 30 levels worth of items or 15 levels
Wow.
worth of items on like turn 5.
And it
Yeah.
only costs 100,000 souls.
It only costs one population. Like just like tell your people to just deal with it.
And it's less of a big deal the earlier you do it. That's the best part about it. Like if
Yeah,
you see
That's
it, you
fair.
really need to
Yeah,
beeline
nice.
to it just to spend the pop,
they're
get
really
the
strong.
hero.
Yeah,
Hell
get
yeah.
lose a pop, get a hero, go crazy. All right, Lionhearted. I know this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I knew it was coming. Yep.
You saw a movement though, so you could retreat, which looks like it would be.
Yeah, you should probably run as far as you can.
Yeah, I definitely should.
Do we see the enemy here? Yes, the green is the enemy. I see
Oh,
this. Yes, 500, 600. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm not sitting there with half that strength.
I
Yeah.
can assist
Oh
you with
man,
the
Nurgle,
two.
why? You didn't lose stuff to auto like me, did you?
No, no, I did not.
Curse you.
A pretty sweet army.
So
Yeah.
I have movement right now. Would you like me to
Have to
come
say, oh
assist
shit.
you, Lionheart, in defending that
Uh,
outpost? You think?
Say what?
I think you
Would you
won't
like?
defend the outpost because the outpost
Oh
is
no,
gone
I
soon.
left. It's gone.
What you
Yep.
guys do now at this point is you consider keeping him from burning down any other cities.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Let's
this
see.
this scout I have on this little peninsula, I click on this scout and I hover over that underground passage that's 2 hexes away. Shows 11 turns.
Nice.
Like 11 turns to cross 2 hexes if without water. Oh my god.
And the maximum of
All
heroes we have
right,
is 3, correct?
Lionheart. Do you have anybody
In a
else you can
combat.
pull in for this fight?
I
Are
do
we
not.
caught? Oh no, you're
We got
caught.
caught.
Oh
I
no.
got caught.
And no forced march. Oh no.
Nope.
Oh, we gonna have a
Wait.
Mantel combat?
No. If you're gonna lose this fight, oh god, what are you having to fight here? You have to fight the 6 and all that. I might just abandon 2 units and run the rest of the guys. And if they're not able to get far enough away to avoid engagement, I might even consider deleting those units because I don't think he has to lose his hero here if he doesn't want to, right, Walker?
I don't. I think the hero should be able to run.
I
I
don't
think
know.
He's
I
got
don't know. I don't know.
I'm looking at the movement. Give me one
like
moment.
I don't have the movement on my army to catch the heroes from this position.
So from there, what happens unfortunately is your Houndmaster can get pulled in to defend the. And from here, he'd have to attack it with less units. So I don't know if you need to delete that unit. Or actually, yeah, your hero's not gonna be able to move any further. So I think that it's good to stay there for now. Although I don't know. Yeah, this looks looking at the movement on the other units. I think that was the right call there. And then you'll be able to hide in your city and build up for a few turns.
Yep.
There's a nice fun button that lets you create units, tier 1 units. It costs 100 and I think 75 Imperium is what I'm seeing here. And it's better if you have more than one city, but it's still good to get some units. Unfortunately.
Some units is usually better than not some units.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Can't believe you didn't lose anything to auto combat. Not fair.
I think I actually did lose a couple of units to autos, but I had a lot of them.
Man, I'm so excited for the necromancy changes. I don't even want to play the new culture now.
Yeah,
Just want to play necromancy.
I think the changes for necromancy look like they're probably going to be fundamental. But we can figure that out. Like, do we want to do primal versus necromancers? Because that could be a fun team fight.
Oh,
That could be
I guess I
interesting.
wasn't even discussing in terms of with you guys. I just meant in general. But
Oh,
yeah,
just
I
in
hadn't even
general.
thought about that.
Yeah, that in general, yeah.
Now.
95 wall strength over there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, enjoy that.
Like take me the entire session just to siege it down.
You can always use that incredible one where you take damage and get some more
So
points.
that one actually is broken right now because you can like use it and then turn it off on the last, like the second to last turn, and then like just pick up the siege where you left off.
Oh my god.
I think we generally ban that for good
Yeah,
reason.
that's I didn't even think of
It's
that.
Yeah, it's
very
pretty
stupid,
ridiculous. Yeah. Agreed.
but it does work. It's very stupid, but it
I'm gonna
does
have to start
work.
exploiting the AI with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes single player sieges like a lot faster.
Like I always say, it's the video idea right there. Just waiting to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be a good thing to do. Get Triumph to fix that.
I want to help my
Okay.
allies, but
I think me and Lionheart can actually have a real fight here against if we consolidate our forces, obviously.
yeah, you'll probably need a few turns to build up, and the nice thing is you have a few turns to build up. But
Indeed, we do.
I think this will be a good little showdown. 2 versus 1. We'll test his metal.
Here's where I run in a scout to fuck it up so that it draws in my one scout and my team die.
That's the spirit.
I mean, you can do that. I'm not going to stop you.
Let me see how many combat spells I have. It's 0. So glad I was here to help.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like the little brother that you give a controller to, but it's actually plugged in. You're like, no, no, no.
Yep. This guy is healing. Are you a vassal yet?
I'm like
Do you
half
count as
tempted to
friendly?
fight the large monster den, except that there's 2 stacks
it.
on it. Ugh, no,
Do it.
no. we don't need large monster dens where we're going.
You here?
Oh, tier 2 spider summon, nice.
Yeah, the only downside is that I don't actually want to like throw that away. But I don't know. I feel like I actually can take this fight.
Oh, you got all those fights on the bottom of the map that you can go fight. That's nice for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to do something while they're pulling their units together productively because I don't think I can siege that city productively, unfortunately.
No, the outpost was a freebie. The other one, that's gonna take a minute.
that's yeah. I really do think that Great Builders is a fantastic pick. I think it's really, really good.
I discovered just recently, and maybe you guys already know this, but the Butcher Ogre's Butcher Cut can be used on a
Yep.
unit that's refuged.
It can be used on basically everything.
I could not believe that. I killed
What?
a unit
Oh, really?
that doesn't exist in the material world.
Yep.
He like chopped him up and ate him.
That's pretty great.
It can be used also against like insanely powerful units. It's a really fair and balanced ability.
Oof, yeah. Well, it's all or nothing, which makes me not like it. I hate that
Yeah.
if it misses, you get nothing out of it. No damage, no anything. But yeah, they're fun.
A lion could. I mean, actually, never mind. Let's probably not do that. Never mind. Never mind.
I think I somehow talked myself into trying to fight this large monster den.
Oh,
Oh, I hope you lose everything.
wait. Yeah, is this a bad idea? Because that's a fuckload of monsters.
Do it.
That's
Do
a
it.
good idea.
If I
No.
beat it though, I'll get an insane item.
You're
Like
gonna beat it.
True.
And you've got spells. You're gonna do it.
I've
And
got
no
I've got
losses.
stuff.
God, lose everything. Lose
It's a trap.
everything.
Never. I'm allergic.
Winslet, can I kill this quest of yours over here? You're
Mhm.
saying it's fine?
Please do.
I hopefully will level up. I'll do it next turn.
Sounds awesome.
Then I can get the level up on that elemental.
Don't jinx it.
Hopefully, yeah, seriously, right? The 5 gore tusk pups just kill me.
It's not impossible. They sometimes just target your evolution unit because they hate you.
Oh my god, I know.
Hold up, I don't want to split experience here if possible, Lion. I'm sorry. You could send your hero alone if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm
You
moving him out of the
can,
way.
but you also like kind of you don't want to have a bunch of losses for nothing either.
I think I'll be fine here. There we
So
go.
are you guys all have you all been doing this, or are there other new people to this like me?
Oh, I'm
It's-
new to this.
Everyone's new except for me and Winslaya.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to have a lot of new people because that's really special. And I want to say it's all Walker's like work. I found a lot of you guys online and was like, I'm very busy. Do you mind reaching out? So it's a
I think we're being
slight combined
generous with my
effort.
definition of work, but yeah.
How did you guys find me out of curiosity?
Uh, 1 sec. I need to figure out how I'm spending this event,
problem,
and
no problem,
then
yeah.
I will take a second to look into that.
No, it's I was just curious if you, because I just like I don't really reach out to other Age of Wonders people, so I was just curious. Like, it's not like I'm
It,
like all over
mostly just
forums or
YouTube.
something, you know.
There's not a lot of people who are like making Age of Wonders for content like reliably. And so there's a lot of just like searching for, who's posted something in like the last week or the last month.
I gotcha.
I think you in particular though, Gara, something about the videos that you're making and the thumbnails that you're doing put you in my feed. Like YouTube was just like, hey, watch this creator. So like what you're doing is good, and I think you're gonna see some growth because of the videos that you're making, and the reception that I was just seeing in general. So I was like, okay, cool. That seems like somebody doing the right thing. I want to
No,
try and
thank you.
encourage more people doing that with this game because it's a good game. It's
Yeah.
such
it's
a
a great
good
game.
Oh, it really
game.
is.
I've put out a Age of Wonders video, either Planetfall and then for every other day for 3 years without stop.
Nice. That's
Actually,
pretty solid.
yeah, I'm pretty sure, and you're welcome to do some side research, but I'm pretty sure that no one on Earth has put out more Planetfall content on YouTube than me.
I might be close because I did do a bit, and I do weekly stuff, but that one I actually was doing some daily stuff in the early days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's a good
so.
game.
Yeah, I tried to get Triumph to give me this game, but they didn't respond.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
it's hard
fine
to.
because I'm small, but I get it.
You never know. They may start giving you some attention soon. Like I said, I think you're doing the right things.
Yeah, 318 Planetfall videos. No, 40 more. So 358 Planetfall videos.
That's pretty solid. Yeah.
God,
Yeah, that's
a lot.
crazy.
mean, you obviously enjoyed the game.
I did. Yeah. And I love. God, I want the Galactic Empire mode for this.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I-
definitely miss it.
I'm kind of shocked that it's not been discussed, or like I think we're getting a little closer with the Pantheon changes that are coming, but it's not the same.
I think they said, yeah, like the Pantheon stuff is kind of like in their mind their Empire mode for this game. I remember
Okay.
early on when they were talking about just like Empire mode and things they learned from Planetfall that they wanted to do something like that.
Yeah.
But
maybe it'll be awesome.
it would carry across for more, so like
Yeah.
Hey,
longer.
But
which
man,
one of
like
y'all
the-
is the blue lizard?
I'm a lizard. I think
Okay.
you're talking about me, yeah, because we're near each other. Hello.
Probably. One of your scouts is near my territory, and I'm going to attack it if I have the capability. I'd recommend you move him.
Yeah, he's gonna be moving. Is it? I think it's fair at this point to ask what you're threatening him with, or where you're threatening from, or to ask you to move forward to threaten him. This is one of those ones where some people are like, but if I'm invisible, then you shouldn't be able to know that,
I think
right?
if they're invisible units, then we should have that conversation. But I do think that White Knighted was right that there needs to be some value, and I think the easiest way to provide value is just to like honor system it. If you have threatening invisible units, then like communicate with the person, and then the other person has to use force march first.
It's not invisible. It's a thing that just spawned in my throne city.
Yeah, so you're gonna have the movement to. I know exactly where that is then. Where do I want to go from here? Let's go this way, I guess. All right. Hopefully you don't know where I am, because I am invisible.
Oh, let's find out.
Yeah.
the hell is this thing?
I don't know how much.
Oasis. Okay. Sick. I found a natural oasis. What do we do with that? Industrialize it.
Yeah.
Quarries.
Lionheart, I assume you're going for that quest next turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Could I sneak this elemental that needs 2 experience just in range to join?
Sure.
Just for the 2, literally 2
Sure.
experience from evolving.
Sounds just fine to me.
All right. And then I think you and I could probably consolidate our forces and fight, or try to fight Walker down here.
Yeah, fight me.
Yeah.
Or don't.
Sounds like a plan. I don't think your spiderlings want a city up on the surface. They're too reclusive. You probably shouldn't
I
do
mean,
that.
whether or not they want a city on the surface is kind of a short-term problem, because I think this city I'm probably going to release as a vassal at some point. But that's okay. They'll get used to their newfound oasis in the sun.
More like brown reclusive.
Ha, ha, ha.
A little spider joke there.
Oh, that's actually not bad at all. Yeah, I guess I'll take this.
I got this fancy chocolate last week at like a fancy chocolate store. This story is great. Hang on, gets better. Actually, it doesn't. And this was like, listen,
Best
live
story.
stream, listen, guys, like, comment, and subscribe if you like fancy chocolate. And it's like mocha, so it's like got
Okay.
this strong coffee taste and an actual fuckload of caffeine in it. It's amazing.
Where did you get this from?
I was in Washington D.C. I
Oh,
was
cool.
at the National Mall. Not the actual the train station. What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. We went to like the Smithsonian's and stuff. We went to Katsucon. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's the,
No, I've been to Setsucon.
I think it's the largest or second largest anime convention in the States.
Oh
Which I
wow.
went
Oh, wow.
because my spouse is like a professional cosplayer person, but
Ooh.
yeah, it was cool.
Sounds pretty fun.
Really, a lot of people packed into one room.
Yeah.
Hotel, but yeah.
Nice. Thank you, Lion. Look at that.
Indeed.
We're in a better position now.
Wow, both of these leaders I can hire are terrible.
Well, actually, you took some losses there. That was unfortunate. What the hell?
Yeah, that's okay. They were tier 1 units, I think. One of them was anyway. The other wasn't, but that's okay. It's fine.
I did an auto
hello.
a couple turns ago, and my dipshit faction leader died.
Oh, no.
And that's the only unit I lost. And now I'm sitting here like an
Yeah.
idiot with can't research, can't cast the spells. Ooh.
Hey, Slay, is that scout out of movement?
I think he is. Oh, he moved since I think you last saw him, but he is out of movement.
Well, I will be attacking.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you can auto that.
All right.
Oh, you found that? You found him. He's pinned.
No.
Oh, wait, I got a 2 for 1.
Yeah,
Where'd
you
that come
did.
from?
There's another
Oh,
scout over
gotcha.
there.
We both
Oh.
died. That's wild.
Oh yeah.
I'm
the
not sure
poor-
how vital works if I'm an ally, but non-vital means
Get off
no,
my
no.
lawn!
I think you were around until my scout died.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I found a dragon. I found where there's a
Fight it?
dragon. And in fact,
Why do I have so much movement?
hey Devious,
What's up?
Blade Hollow's in trouble.
No, I'm aware. I already know.
Okay.
I don't really have a way to answer that right now. So there's a very good chance that I'm probably just out of the game now.
No, you're
Devious,
probably fine.
Do you have any other armies nearby?
I have one army that just cleared out an infestation and founded a new city.
Oh, that one down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, by this point in the game, hopefully, especially on normal world threat, you'll have like more troops than that, so that way you can.
I mean, it kind of helps if I don't lose my entire army on turn 2.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Just a little.
probably can still make
Just a
this
bit.
work. Probably. If you pull all those units back, because you also have great builders. You also have a 90 strength wall.
So yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to actually get through that.
Okay. I'm on my way.
Still gonna call that a hard maybe, but I mean, I'll fight it out.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
if Gracian, if you can get like just one stack of 6 to Blade
I'm-
Hollow, then that
I'm
should be
headed
enough
there
to clear it out.
No.
I would just send your fastest units out in front. Like, it doesn't
Oh.
matter if everybody gets there or not. Just move
You're a
your
dear.
fastest
my
in.
fastest units are all tied for the slowest.
Oh, okay. Well, that works too.
But when they get there, they'll be bringing the full power of tier 1s.
All right.
Nice.
I mean, as long as there's like you guys have a full 18 against less than 18, then tier 1s can actually be really good. It's just that like you really don't want to have like where you have 6 tier 1s and then somebody has like 12 tier 2s. That's insanely hard to win from.
I mean, do you think that the citizens of Dragonstabberheim are not ready for this combat?
I thought the name. That's a really good name.
It produced exclusively pikemen. Better watch out, here it comes.
Perfect.
If my allies have mana, I might want mana. But I also know you have your own sieges and stuff going on. Oh, my heart is racing. In a good way.
I have. Let me see. I actually have some items I might be able to trade. Oh no. I have a tier 2 crossbow if anyone wants it on my team, and I have a tier 2 mount spider.
Des, are you seeing that?
If you're not using it, you can send it to
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
for
I'm seeing
the
this.
Bounty Dragon.
I'm gonna be threatening this scout walker. You have a
Oh, you
sneak-
trying to attack my little scout?
yeah. I'm probably just gonna auto it unless you wanna try and get things closer.
So right now you only have the ruler in range.
No,
So you can
no.
get
There's unit you don't see that's in range. There's unit you don't see that's in range.
because I actually can get a lot of units in range to fight over the scout also.
Oh, I see the scout.
Yeah, my ally. I can get my ally involved as well, though, from the city. It's your choice.
Indubitably.
I think at this
Yeah,
point
I
it
actually-
might be
I actually-
fair for Walker to request that you move towards to at least show what you're attacking with. If he can't see them,
Yeah.
that's I think a fair request because you're not invisible. It's just he just wants to know
Yeah,
if it's
so
Because
worth
I
his
have a
I'll
bunch of
start
units
here.
that could potentially reinforce, but probably not enough to drive everything
Yeah.
off.
I
I
like
have
that.
6. I have 6 more that I can reinforce with right now. And
Yeah,
then
go ahead
4
and auto it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was perfect. This is the type of approach that we were trying to illustrate, so I love it.
So we're essentially simulating that like you would see the armies coming for you and have time to leave as soon as they
Yeah.
are visible.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless of course they've used their movement, in which case they're just shit out of luck.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
tough because sometimes people use their movement at the beginning of a turn and other people kind of wait, and you want to avoid that kind of situation, but it does happen. Like it's hard to avoid entirely.
I think it's impossible to avoid entirely. It's just try to not do it intentionally.
I just
Alright,
put
so
all
Lion,
my
I
armies
guess-
of 6 on auto explorer and no, I'm kidding.
Can you imagine?
Like, oh man, I got caught again. What happened?
If I not ended my turn, sorry. It's happened sometimes. It's hard to see if there's a circle underneath you. Nurgle's still taking this turn. I mean Walker. Walker is still taking their turn.
Yeah, I'm just moving a couple of guys around. I'm trying to find a city to fight over. Not 95 strength walls over there.
So Lion, I think I could probably take a province to make it easier for us to move here. And I don't know if your city will grow as well. I can
Let's
get
see.
2 full stacks to this fight.
Oh, Sedge is here. Hey, Sedge.
Okay, so I can take a province straight out towards your city.
Maybe like the one where the spider's on. Where my spider mount is on, kind of thing. And then I'll get
Yeah,
one.
I can do that.
And then I'll get one as well.
So you want me to take the one that your spider's standing on, you said?
I think so, yeah. That sounds
Okay.
good.
Grabbed it.
Okay, now we're kind of connected road-wise.
Excellent.
Siege will have 2 turns.
Hello there, Rafe Belchrist.
So
It's a good name.
How many of you are playing custom heroes apart from Lionheart, who is? I'm pretty sure you didn't randomly generate Roberto Lionheart.
What are you talking about? That's totally in the game.
Is the Vainglorious? That seems like a randomly generated name.
That's one of the. I think it's one of the precons.
Great ones, okay. Or yeah, I guess I should say that. Desire Resolution. I'm gonna guess you made that person.
Yes, sir.
And then we've got Arachna, which honestly could go either way. Did you make Arachna, or is that a
no, that's one of the.
Oh, that's
pre-mades.
one of the
that's
precons.
pre-made? Okay.
Yeah.
I love her design. The like
Yeah, she's really cool.
spindly crown. Ugh, God, just kind of creepy. Oh my God, that's so nice of you to build roads underneath my troops so I can move faster. I'm sure this has nothing to do with your desire to live.
I'll wait till you've moved yours, and then I'll move mine from the city over by your people and
Okay.
follow your lead.
We can only get 3 stacks max. So
Right. That's why I want to.
So here's
Depends
a
on what you want.
here's a question for the group in general. So I have 3 heroes. If my ally were to assist me, he couldn't bring a hero, correct?
Correct.
That would make it
Yeah.
4. Okay. I might keep one of my heroes out if you wanted to, but let me think.
My heroes aren't close enough at the moment, so I could send in no heroes and let you have. But it's only a stack of 4 at the moment. Maybe I can make it bigger. Hang on.
If you take your leader from that army back there by himself, he can join it. He can join it, and then it'll be a full stack of 6, and then I'll take one hero out.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh, you're burning down one of my sectors. So rude.
Uh-oh, you better not send all of your armies from down the underground to come back up and stop it. I think it's working.
You fell for it. Good.
Fool works every time.
Hey Nurgle, I won the race. I'm sieging a capital before you.
I mean, you're sieging a capital right now, but my teammates will work together. They'll figure something out.
I don't
Okay,
think
but,
it's gonna
like,
work for me, but
is
I'll
it-
do it.
Okay, but he's gonna trade that for his quarry? Like, come on.
I mean, that's a fair point. A quarry versus a city. I mean,
Indeed.
A city you have to rebuild without any rocks from your quarry.
All very fair points.
they'll build it out of straw.
I should be
I think there's
attacking
a-
that.
Wait,
There's an old
Where-
there's an old adage about that, I think.
Gracian, are you sure you're going in the right direction there, friend?
I'm going in 2 directions at once.
I gotcha. I
Like a
gotcha.
chameleon with eyes on both sides of the head.
Oh, I see.
I should be attacking that unit there that's all by itself, but I don't want to get. I don't want to be annoying. It's fine.
Funnily enough, I put that unit there as a bait.
You did, yeah. I have a lot of units I could get over there and attack, but then I'm all split. I think the value of taking the economy out from your capital is pretty good because it like reduces income by a fair bit, right?
It's a lot. I think it's
Yeah.
50% or something. It's pretty huge.
Honestly, I think at this point I might just dip because I'm not gonna recover from that.
Yeah.
I mean, this session's probably not going to last more than maybe another hour anyway.
Well, no, even if it did last longer, I started the game losing my entire army, had to build that back up. My economy was
I mean-
tanked from the jump.
I would say that that's actually something that you can kind of bounce back from a lot of the time, unless you lose your hero.
I know,
lot of the time,
absolutely.
losing
Absolutely, I
losing
could.
units is not that big a deal.
Yeah.
But
I see what
counter
Devious
argument,
mean.
I'm in a game with all of you, and there is no way I'm catching up. It would not be fun to play this out.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Well, just be aware that in multiplayer, like you should get used to losing units, because you lose a lot of units on auto resolve, and you want to make an economy that's strong enough where you can lose units or even entire armies and do okay. You just don't like you losing even your ruler is not apocalyptic, but it's a lot worse because it prevents you from doing research. But like you can lose a lot of stuff in multiplayer and still win.
Gonna interrupt real quick here just to coordinate with Lionheart a little bit.
Mhm.
Lionheart, can you move that 6 stack as far forward as possible towards that city, and I will join you with mine.
Done and done.
Awesome. The 2v1 defense is coming.
It's funny. It's like a mirror image of what's happening on the side of the map.
Right?
The veteran attacks in, 2 people come to respond.
Might not be as 2v1 as you think.
Dun dun dun. Now, hold up. If I were to put units in this city that were in range of yellow, would his army join in the defense? Or do they all have to be on top of the city to join?
I
Sho-
think in order for once the walls are down, everyone should be able to fight together.
So like right now I can put my hero on the city, for example, and it would still include Lionhearts. Should I do that? As a way
So
of...
no, if you're in, so I'm not gonna like sneak around and attack. I'm gonna siege the city down. But if you're inside of a city with city walls, then I'm pretty sure you don't reinforce out whenever people attack units that are standing around outside of it.
Okay. So I would have to have all the stacks in the city walls. So it's actually better for me to stand where I'm at right now. So I would get all 3, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are there two? Are there 2 neutral blessed souls down here? What the fuck are you guys doing?
Those are a
They're
quest.
having a
thing.
picnic.
Just being holy. Might delete later.
No, those are a quest thing that I took before I realized we were getting.
Yeah. I have a suspiciously small
Quests
quest
are
army
really
over
good.
here that I am thinking there must be something invisible in because it's really small and weak. It's a trap.
No. It's perfectly safe. You should totally go after it. With just your
Now-
hero.
Now would be a good time for you to launch those 4 secret bone dragons I was talking about earlier.
Go for it. That city's gonna sit for a while anyway.
My allies have extra mana income. I'm getting dangerously low. I need more.
I'm at plus 5% per turn and only has 60, so yeah, I'm
Oh
pretty
no.
bad.
I think we're doing the same thing.
You guys
Not
have mana and
looking
positive
great.
mana income? What?
Yeah.
How?
What is
My
that?
quarry.
That's what I could give you at the moment.
Oh god, I just enchanted and it was a mistake.
I should have been summoned into killing that guy that's burning down that thing. Mistakes. We're all making mistakes.
Say, did it send? No, it doesn't look like it did. Oh, cannot queue at this moment. Oh, because I hit waiting. Okay. Well, it'll appear next turn.
Be right back 1 second.
Cool.
Ending my
cool.
turn though.
It's not much, but it's something.
Yeah.
It's an honest living.
Right? Okay, now I should be able to do it. It's going to be a little bit more now. So that's, all good things come to those who wait.
Indeed. By the way,
There
burning
you go.
down that quarry was actually really good for you guys because it meant I couldn't afford to get my shrine building this turn.
Nice.
Oh, because of the boost.
Mm-hmm.
All according to Keikaku. Keikaku means plan.
Translation.
It means plan. All right. Are you guys contesting the seizure of Donbane here?
Hold on, let me get in there too, because I'm not sure how far away I am.
I mean, I think so. I think he stepped away for a minute.
I'm back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
was so away, I was getting coffee. I have constantly have caffeine
so-
drip feed into my bloodstream.
How does this work? Do you guys take the city first, or do we reinforce the city first?
I think if we step within the walls, then we can contest the siege. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then. I will take front.
Yeah,
There
that
we
seems
go.
like a fair way of doing. Oh, this is exciting.
Norgel, you want me to move up there?
No. I don't want your tier ones here.
Oh, this is so
will,
close. Oh, it's
well,
like
actually, wait a second. Are they close enough to get in range? No, they're not close enough to get in
I think
range.
I'll be 1 hex out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be if I move these animals out of the way, can you move onto their tile?
I don't
Can you
No.
reach that?
Nope, I can't. I can still
No.
only get.
You're
Oh yeah, I
one
can.
turn
I
off.
can. Do you want me in there though? Because I'm now
Actually,
realizing
if
that.
you can get in, then that would give us another hero, and I
Oh
could
no.
probably. I've got like 5 random tier 1s I could probably kick out.
I mean, I'm bringing 5 random tier ones. So...
Yeah, I think I think I've got some random tier 1s that I could kick out if you can get an
All right.
actual army in there.
What?
Wait, am I
Oh,
gonna
you're
Oh.
live?
one. No, you're one. You're one.
Oh.
No,
You're
I'm
still
one too far.
one too
Yeah.
far.
Okay, that's okay. I'm here as backup, moral support.
Yeah, yeah.
I brought
You're
this
gonna.
I
staff
think.
that looks
I
cool.
think. No, no.
So
I
you're
think it's. I think
cheerleading?
it is good that you're here because this means that now we have to be forced to fight the siege, and I think that's probably good.
Yeah. Also, if you win or lose by a small amount, then
Yeah.
it matters that I'm right here.
Yeah. Exactly. All right.
Good luck.
Let's fight this.
God, this is
Alrighty.
exciting.
Exciting. Ooh.
What turn was this? This
Jinx.
seems incredibly early. But...
Oh, we did do a bunch of hero resets and stuff, did we? Oh, that's probably fun though.
Oh, bam, 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 bam.
Oh, you guys all took a whole bit of damage on that siege there.
Yeah.
But you get hide behind walls, which can be good.
I have mass rejuve, I believe, on my hero.
Oh,
Also.
perfect. Yeah, you just need to group up. Then
Yeah,
you should be fine.
that's always good value.
Ooh, Phantasm Warriors. I love Phantasm Warriors. Those are sweet. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're tanky as fuck.
Alright, so it looks like Lionheart's got first turn here. You could
Oh.
move towards me, Lion,
So
and
Okay.
when
I
we're
can-
doing 2v1s, you guys have to like one person casts a spell between the two of them.
okay.
It's one of the newer rules that we started doing, and I do like it. I think that I
think
was
it's-
cheesing the ally rule a little bit hard to get 2 spells a turn for, and
Yeah,
it's such a big advantage. It really
Okay.
it should be 1 per team.
it
And
really should. I agree.
And also, yeah. No, I'm not disagreeing, but I can also see that allowing it would encourage more multiple person fights and
Mhm.
cooperation and
It-
stuff, which is
it
super. Like
does.
if you ever comp stomp with friends, like that's the most fun part is having stacks going together, so you can like both be in the fight and do stuff. So
yeah,
fun.
it does encourage that, but it's not always a good thing that it gets encouraged.
My inclination is always play like the what is it, nice alignment, not neutral or evil, but good alignment, and to try and ally the NPCs and ally other players in free for alls. But yeah, I don't know. Like sometimes it's not good. Sometimes
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of which, the
you just
Ashes
should
and
be
Empires
taking your
update
own
that lets
stuff.
you tell your neutral cities where to send armies is so fun.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it
that's
is
so
nice.
good.
It's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can recruit Rally of Lieges troops right into that attacking army. It's so good.
Thought about trying to use it this game because I do have a vassal. I didn't burn down my free city. I considered it. Walker, did you burn down your free city?
I didn't get one, or rather, mine was like on the side of 6 or 7 earthen clods. So I saw it with a cartographer on like turn 2, but I still haven't actually dug my way to it because of where all of the paths are underground.
Yeah. No, underground's weird because you and your ally both spawned considerably close to one of my allies and me. Like I'm
Yeah.
pretty close
Right?
to Devious here. Like that underground passage that goes right to his capital is, I want to say 3 provinces from my capital, maybe 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I believe it.
shockingly, it's amazing that none of us had met until we started this game. Like our factions.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh my god, there's 5 other people on this planet?
What?
They came through the Stargate.
Yeah, that's
They
it.
did.
Yeah. All at the same time with the same tech level.
Very,
Very nice and balanced.
so true.
So did you smack him with a strategic map spell?
It's
Oh
his
no, it
siege.
was the
No,
start of
this
the
was
siege effect.
the
Yeah.
siege. Yeah.
The bombardment thing. Yeah. Was that the harassed defenders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that on Devious's city. So I think if he attacks into me, I believe that should trigger on him as well, right?
I
I think
I'm
so.
pretty sure it won't, and that's why we encourage people, if you're gonna lift the siege, do it before the last turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that way we're not like arguing over who gets access to the siege stuff.
Right. Okay.
Interesting.
Although I don't think it does like the like weird thing where it makes it available all the time. Like I think now it resets when it gets conquered.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be where when you conquered a city for the remainder of the turn, anytime anyone attacked the city, they would get the siege projects.
Yeah, yeah. So like,
That
if
was
you
pretty
defended a
brilliant.
city that you sieged, you all of a sudden get hit with the harassed defenders. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was pretty broken.
It's just arrows raining from the sky. It's fine. Don't
And
worry
I don't
about
know
it.
who's in there at any given moment.
The Lion, I think the strategy here is he doesn't have much ranged units. So us funneling this choke point isn't terrible since we have quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He's gonna get more kind of blocked up than we are, and if we can break through, we'll be fine also. But
Is Des a bit hard to hear for you guys? I keep turning him up, and
It's a little
Yeah,
bit
I turned
quiet.
them up.
sorry, my
But-
microphone tends like away from my face, and then it gets quieter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
no, it's okay. I was just like, I keep turning you up, and then you go back to being quiet. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, something's.
It's broken here, yeah.
I actually hadn't noticed, to be honest. So it was not too much.
Okay, I'll just turn you up myself, just in case. There we go.
We have a lot of healers too compared to him.
Right.
Yeah, it's
That
really
can be
good
a
as
good
defender.
thing and a bad thing, because
Well-
like having too many supports means that you are guaranteed to have like fewer good units to support.
Right.
Yeah. We might have overdone it, but we'll see.
I do like steel shapers though. They do increase your damage potential pretty significantly.
Yeah,
Especially
Yeah,
if
Steel
you're already-
Shapers in
Fantastic
particular,
swings.
fantastic with really big, powerful things like dragons and stuff.
Nice, Nurgle. You got a level 7 hero already. I have not been able to take fights. I had such a weird map generation.
Yeah, a lot of it is just like how your early game map stuff worked out.
Probably went the right
I had-
way.
I had a couple small fights near me, but other than that, there was that large monster spawner to the south, and I was like, yeah, or monster den. I was like, yeah, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
Not with a level 1 hero.
Yeah, you gotta put that off sometimes. Unless it's a dragon, that's fine. Just throw a
Right.
dragon. Everything always works out with dragon.
Always. Always.
I really don't have great spells. So, but maybe you do. I'm not sure. It's pretty early.
It's probably early enough that I don't think I do. I haven't since we've been autoing the AI, I haven't really looked at what spells I had yet.
Do you know what
yeah.
tomes you guys had access to? You could probably figure out what you might have.
Yeah, I have Mark of Invulnerability as my best spell right now.
Okay. That's pretty useful.
I
in
can look at
certain
that.
That's
Okay.
really good
situations.
in manuals.
Yeah.
What you do is you attack and then you put it on your guy, right? And then he's invulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use it too often, but it's good. What's on this level 7 hero? Oh, you got a Frost Wyvern? No.
Got a
Oh.
Frost Wyvern, but that was the only evolutionary thing I got. Everything else I got these tier 2s except for the Hunter Spider, which died.
Nice. Oh, he's got a Dark Ritual. Look out. That's gonna be
Yep.
annoying. Oh, I can't wait for you to use Dark Ritual in this fight, because it will happen.
It's going to be gross when it hits, that's for sure.
Yeah. Just take notes. This is a learning experience.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
I'm still not entirely convinced that I'm gonna win this fight because I don't have any haste. I don't have like great board control from some of these units. It's mostly just gonna be throwing stuff at them and seeing if they can resist it.
Yeah, you've got a lot of meat in your
A
army.
lot of meat. There's a lot of meat. but this is a pre-built, like one
Yeah.
of the precons. I think like all of them, they're all balanced around having a couple of weaknesses, and I think that makes them really fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Part of me
The
really,
ni-
really wants to integrate this free city that's next to me so I can have a hero that's not level 2.
The nice thing for me is I'm going to be able to observe other people's strategies and not just against the AI. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah,
I can't believe
yeah,
you have
that's
a
a big
pretty-
part of the game.
halberdier on the left. Well, from the outside, the left flank that has 10 armor and 11 resistance. It's disgusting.
Yep.
It's absolutely disgusting amount of defense for and resistance. I love seeing it though. I just finished a game with Materium with and Bastions are just chef's kiss.
Yeah, they're so good. I mean,
Especially
they're
with
not
those
quite as
spell-tempered
ridiculous now. They're
shields.
not defensive, but defensive masters lost, but they're still ridiculous.
Yeah. That was pretty frequently mid-teens defense and 10 or more resistance every turn, no matter what they did. So good.
Takes a lot to take them down, which
Yeah.
is the point.
They're tier 3s. They hit back pretty hard. You put a couple enchantments on them,
Oh yeah.
I'm
repeating
loving
attack,
this.
sundering blades. Then you get Bastion v Bastion fights, which are the dumbest thing to watch. It's like two people with foam swords hitting each other.
Bastards are phenomenal. I love them. I
Yeah,
felt
yeah,
bad. I was fighting another player and he couldn't figure out why he was doing like 5 damage to my bastions with these tier 3s. It's like they
They're
they got like
bastions.
20
They do like
armor.
big damage.
That's what they do. Yeah, these are the perfect tank.
Yeah. No, I was
All
fighting a
right.
seal battle with
So they're attacking us. I think like blocking off the choke points is probably the best idea here.
Mhm,
Protecting
I
I
would
agree.
agree.
Yeah, protecting your ranged units. They don't have a lot of units that can teleport over, except for that that one hero on the unicorn can do it.
Frost Wyvern has a nice annoying freezing burst, but I don't know if he's going to want to put that unit too far forward because it's a pretty valuable unit.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
like where
this
you're
is
going with
like
those.
the exact level that I think it would be great if we could do a skirmish tournament once Baddock fixes the problems with it.
Hmm.
Like I think a battle like this with a couple of tier 3s and some tier 2s and tier 1s is really fun.
So let's see, you've got the animals. And do we know what other tome you may have paired with your animals looking at this? You got Mysterious Tonic, which means you have Alchemy, right? Alchemy
Yeah.
and Animals. Those are the 2 tomes he's gotten access to this match.
Okay.
And that means his spells aren't going to do outright damage, but he does probably have the distracting one, which is an annoying spell. Being able to put distracted on a unit means he'll just probably delete one of your units pretty easily from a distance.
Yeah, Hunter's
Right.
Mark, whatever it's called. That one's
Yeah,
pretty good.
it's what, like distracted plus sundered defense. It's pretty brutal. And it costs 5 mana.
Does it really? That's it?
Yeah.
The base
I mean,
cost?
pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it
Like
doesn't
it's, like,
cost much at
basically
all.
free.
It's one of the best. I like it. I use it a lot when I go animals. It just
I
is a
think
good
it's-
opening. Like
Yeah, it's a good opening. It's not like a fix everything sort of spell, but like the fact that you can cast it on somebody and start stacking up to -5 sundered defense pretty quickly is actually really good too. Like you can cast it once and then cast it a second time and then they're at -5. And then you can break through, like the Stone Spirit or whatever.
I think a couple
Stone
of
Spirit
ranged
with
heroes.
3 defense is a lot easier to kill than 8.
Hmm.
Yo, Nurgle, check Discord.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. No problem, man. So Devious is just gonna head out after this. We'll see. Like it's 215, man. I think you could have taken that city pretty easily.
It's also just like he got the idea
What?
behind what we're doing here, so it's good. Like
Yeah,
it's gonna take
yeah,
time to actually resolve this fight in particular. This is gonna take, I think,
It's
probably an
gonna take a
hour,
minute.
at least
yeah.
45 minutes. Like,
I think that
Yeah.
yeah, this is probably gonna take us through to at minimum 3 o'clock. At which point, like usually we're done, but like I don't know. Do you guys want to have some other kind of fight going on? Do we have anybody else who can fight after this?
We've got that siege of Devious's capital, but
Yeah,
obviously if he's leaving, then yeah. But I mean
yeah.
that's
Then
okay. It's
that's
not
not
like
gonna be
I mean
there.
I know how. Really, it's the nuances of the rule set that you've sent me, but I've been reading
Yeah,
through them probably 3 times just during this session. So I'm just got to get that stuff. It sounds like a lot of it's real cordial. Just ask if you're
yeah,
unsure. Don't surprise people with stuff.
yeah,
Um, and yeah, I mean, I think I'd be ready for another go at it
yeah,
once Primal Fury comes out.
that's awesome. I'm glad you're
So
enjoying it.
yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's I'm glad that it's friendly. You know, competitive and friendly aren't mutually exclusive. So
yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
happy with that.
I remember being very intimidated to even try multiplayer in this game because I had very limited experience with multiplayer.
Uh-huh.
Only really playing Stellaris, and yeah, it is it's tricky because a lot of the people who are very good aren't. They're very punishing, I guess is one way of
Sure,
putting
yeah.
it.
No.
Well, yeah, and like I've got a lot of experience with this game, not in multiplayer, but
Hmm.
I'm no idiot, so I probably should be fine. I'm sure there's skills and nuances that people who play multiplayer are going to have advantages with, but
Hmm.
I'll pick it up eventually.
I think a lot of people write off the single player community, but I think there could be totally like a million what I would call Morgies. The Morgie's amazing. He's one of the best players in the game. He can
Yeah,
get level
he's
20 heroes by like turn 15 consistently.
Oh
It's
wow.
insane.
but he does consistently get them by like turn 30.
If played by email, I've seen him post some things
In yeah,
around
play by email, yeah, but that's
20 at least.
it's a
I'm probably
very
exaggerating
different
with 15.
game.
But yeah, I bet there's some single players out there who can do that very consistently and have strategies that none of us are really aware of because there's just so many layers to this game.
Hmm. And also like it's kind of emboldening to know that like the map gen, the auto combat against the AI, all that kind of stuff is going to make every single game different, give people advantages and disadvantages. And whoops, sorry about that. Rubbing my mic on things.
It's cool.
You guys want a little bit of feedback for your viewers?
Oh, absolutely.
It's all good.
It's like ASMR.
Yeah, it's shitty
Reverse
ASMR.
ASMR.
It's like rubbing my mic on things, just opening and closing the fridge,
Yeah.
scratching chalk on a board.
Eating chocolate.
It's a
Yeah, you
secret
love that.
ASMR channel. Hey, if it gets the views, it gets the views.
Yeah.
I really want you to have AoEs, but I don't think you do.
Oh, I'm sitting here being like, why?
Ooh,
They're
pie.
so grouped up so nicely.
Yep.
Yeah.
But one of the nice things about early game fights is that opportunities to actually exploit AoE are pretty limited.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, I think the map that we got here was pretty perfect for what we were trying to do because we've had a lot of situations where armies are kind of dancing around each other and we're just trying to illustrate how you would want to go about that.
Yeah, you want to fight each other. Like whenever it comes to team fights, you want to fight each other pretty quickly. Like that you just don't have enough time or space to do anything else.
Well, if you
But
get
when
to
it comes to the
pick
other
the
stuff, like you
engagement,
can,
it's
yeah,
generally better for you.
yeah,
That's why I was like, I'm in the top right hand corner, they're in the bottom left hand corner, so I will scout that way. I will not scout the other way. I will not be caught not in my capital when their armies arrive. Because this happened to
What?
me so many times. It's like, it does. Sometimes it takes no time to get to somebody's capital. Sometimes it takes forever. My favorite thing is when you get in the like literal corner and you can just explore the whole corner and
I
everyone
know.
else is in the other side of the map.
Sorry, are your
Strategically, the
crabs?
corners are nice.
Are your hermits inside the palisade spikes?
They are inside the palisade
What?
spikes.
Isn't
Wait.
there a?
What?
I
What
I
did you
think I
do?
did enough damage to them with the frost wyvern and the melee strike that I opened part of the wall.
I'm so
Okay.
confused.
Yeah, you guys weren't kidding about the multiplayer bugs being. This is not
They're-
something I'm used
yep.
to seeing.
I've never seen that before. That's new for me too. Oh, but when you look behind from the ground level, you can kind of see the rubble. It's kind of like you got the two animations on top of each other, I think. Or is that that's actually the scrap
I
hermits?
think
Never mind.
the
Yeah,
rubble
I
is
know.
the scrap
Yeah,
hermits.
the rubble is an enemy. Watch out.
Okay, well, yeah, that's interesting. But do you remember breaking it? Your Riven would have been able to knock
When
down
you mouse
10.
over it and you just let the mouse sit there, it'll actually say that it has 10 health, like it hasn't been destroyed. The palisade wall.
Wow.
See, I'm not getting.
Trying to hover in the same place.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's kind
I'm
of
not getting,
tricky where you have to
I'm
hover.
not getting an indication that there's a wall there. Just the ones next to it.
I can create it, but you have to make sure you're not mousing on the hermit crabs themselves and just to the right or left of them.
That's tricky.
Do you guys play the seal mode that was introduced in Ashes and Empires much?
I
We
love
haven't
it.
been
We
like
tried it.
we did the we oh yeah we did the first time. Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It gives you a lot of extra experience points.
Yeah, it's bad for like player interaction, but in terms of like a challenge, it's the armies that pop out to defend those seals are absolutely ludicrous.
I remember
Yeah.
Never tried that yet.
Zombie was saying he doesn't like the way it affects the way the locations and the sectors and the provinces generate because it's just less for you to claim and actually settle. But I found that, like you said, the fights were really interesting.
Yeah, like you get to fight stuff you would never normally interact with, and they get those. Have you had to fight the insanity modifier fights?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Base
Yeah.
20% chance that all of your units are inflicted with insanity every round. Ridiculous.
I remember looking into all of the combat enchantments. It took me a while to find them all, and I was like, "Yeah, that one's I think one of the best, maybe probably the best." It's so
Yeah,
good.
the other one is like Cycle of Seasons, and it's like, oh no, not 5 frost damage every
Yeah,
whatever,
that's
like
nonsense
insanity is.
ability.
Well, I think that got changed in the patch notes
They
actually.
are buffing it, but I
Yeah.
mean, it didn't help me in the past.
Yeah, I don't know if it's enough.
Yeah, the
It's hard to
insanity was
say.
nuts because I had a fight where I had a buttload of bastions, and it took me 3 rounds to get to control a single one of my bastions. So they kept going insane and beating my other units.
At least they did 4 damage.
Well, yeah, but then they also weren't in the front line where they're supposed to be, or in defense mode like they're supposed to be. God damn, that's incredible. Such a fun thing. That was crazy.
Alright, so Lionheart, we see that Walker just put out his combat summons that turn, so probably gonna come in now. There's
Yeah.
no need for us to rush in there. What does he have? Man, okay. Star Blades.
Oh, sorry if you can hear a cat. A cat likes to get up in my face and purr into my mic.
Good.
That's perfect, actually.
Yeah.
More, please.
Okay.
So, were you trying to say that that's perfect?
Yeah.
Ah,
Perfect. Calvin, do you have anything to say to Twitch and YouTube and stuff? No, because I asked you.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're a cat. Yes. You're a good boy.
Never do as they're told. It's like whenever I'm in the house alone, when my girlfriend goes out or anything, that's when my cat's like freaking out. She has like a fit. She's like, "I'm alone. Oh no."
Like, I'm right here. Hello.
Yeah. I, I matter. I exist too.
Yeah, I'm Knuff.
Is this the turn you use your quake?
No.
The problem with the middle is that there's 2 heroes relatively near the middle. And the other thing about being in a fight with an ally is you can block each other's movements, so be really careful about that.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Yeah, I'm just letting Lionheart handle it right at this point, I think, and that way we don't block each other. Support if we can.
What's the order? Because for me, they're all the same color on the one side, which I really wish they would do something about that. But
Oh, you just marked my
Yeah.
elemental. That's interesting.
You can see the actions right now if you look.
Okay,
It's like the
so-
right side is one group, and then the left side is another group.
okay.
Yeah, I mean it depends on your orientation of the
Yeah.
map, but I'm
Oh, I
on
see it
one
now. Okay,
side,
so
and then
okay.
he's the other 2 groups.
Okay,
I'm
remember
riding a
Roberto's-
polar bear.
one thing.
Roberto is second.
One thing here is that these hermit crabs
Desire is first. Okay.
have the acid spray, so we do have to be careful with the. I don't know how much damage it does honestly, but
It's pretty good. It's it's sundering and a pretty big AoE, and then
That is
the
a pretty
hermit
big
crab
AoE.
itself. I can't believe you got 2 scrap hermits. I'm so jealous,
I didn't
Walker.
get
They're my
like
favorite animal.
I didn't get anything that like scales well, but I got a bunch of stuff that's like good now.
imagine if they
That's fair.
evolved.
Yeah.
Imagine if these hermit crabs evolved. How cool they would be.
Oh,
Yeah,
gross.
Dude, they need to make that like a mythic,
Giant hermit crab.
like one big ass crab wearing like a broken dreadnought hull.
Oh, you're barbarians. That's why. Okay, this makes sense. Why you got good momentum. But if you haven't looked at the Scrap Hermit's attack, it has Primal Strike, piercing, ignore 50% of armor. So all that
Yeah.
armor you got, sorry. It doesn't. It's not going to help that much with this. And then
Sorry, not sorry.
gathering meal. It gets temporary
gathering
hit
metal,
points and bolstering defense. Wait, does it
Yep.
get a chance to do bolstering defense on each attack? I think it might.
Yeah.
I think it might.
Yep.
That's insane. That
Yeah,
is gonna be
Scrap
so
Hermit's
tanky.
Really, really strong right now.
Yeah, I remember the first time I played with the Reaver faction, and I hadn't looked into all the new neutral units. Really, I kind of wanted to like make it a surprise.
Mhm.
So I started fighting these little fucks with 11 armor or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
with my mage locks, I'm shooting them with like a BB gun essentially. And it's like ping, 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 and they just come and blow acid all over everybody.
You're such an interesting
So
unit.
I would say
yeah.
just back up Lionheart a little bit to his max range on those scrap hermits and make sure he doesn't have a good angle for that acid spray. Would be my.
The thing,
Oops,
Yeah.
probably shouldn't have.
thing is when you back up here, you give up the walls, and he's got so
That's the
much
thing.
melee focus, it may not be worth it. If you want to, I don't know what's best, but I just think maybe walls could be worth holding.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna take damage
think
regardless.
Broadly,
Yeah.
I agree.
Maybe
I
not
think-
just back up some, so that you're not in a perfect AoE right now, because right now like 4 units are getting sprayed by this hermit crab if he runs up
Yeah.
there. Just spread out maybe. While still holding the wall.
And then let's see if we can go about here. Then that should help reduce. Let's see, how far can he go? He can only go that far. So let's hop over. Let's have this guy hop over here. Let's do it. See if we can damage him and take out his full attack strength.
Yeah.
Removing models is pretty solid if you can do it.
Mm.
Great way to manage enemy damage output.
That's only 25% chance there, so that's not a good one. But the other one was fine.
Yeah, and he has 2 stacks of regeneration, so any real chip damage right now is not really gonna stick.
It's not gonna, not really, no.
Jen,
I think that's
triggers
the
at the
best
end
we're
of
going to be
their
able to. Words. I think that's the best we're going to be able to spread out at the moment. So let's call that good.
Okay. So I do have a play.
So the
here.
spells that I have aren't going to matter. So you take full reign with spells because I sent all my mana over to Windslayer.
Okay.
So if you lose this fight, it seems like I'm getting a capital for a city right now. It's
Yeah.
not a terrible trade. It's okay. It's okay if we lose
Oh,
this fight.
absolutely.
I think ultimately the the timing on this is probably going to make this. We'll see if we can do that capital fight or not.
Yeah.
But it sounds like Devious is not
Oh,
here
that's a good
anymore.
summon.
Nah,
Yeah.
I will probably auto. I think if
Yeah.
he's leaving, if he hasn't left, we could try and just let AI auto into me. I'll probably die.
AI.
I do have some decent enchantments at least. I was able to get myself Tome of Evolution stuff.
Nice.
Would you end up getting your knowledge up to?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. This is a very strange map for knowledge generation just because it's so small. Like there's no way around that. Like the more resources you have, the more your knowledge will
Nice.
scale.
That's pretty good. Now he can't get his breath as easily. He could try and spell it, but that's going to cost him one of his tonics, I think. He does have a tonic, though. I think that's a pretty good way to get rid of that tonic, because there's a lot of things that are... Ooh, that would have been good. That would have been really good.
I got it, didn't I? I got the subdue.
Oh, you... Oh, I thought it was seduce.
No,
Subdue.
no, subdue.
Oh,
Subdue.
sick. What does that do again? I've never seen this.
So it like disables the
Locked.
unit for the remainder of combat. It's basically just like pseudo dead.
Yeah.
But the effect ends if the caster dies.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I'm
so keep that
Actually,
caster
not
alive.
sure how it interacts with restore.
I don't think you're gonna be able to get rid of that. It
You
may
don't think restore
be.
is gonna remove that?
If it does,
I
that's
think
kind
it
of
would.
silly.
'Cause
I think I forget which side it starts with. But it's either gonna try to remove immobilize or it might try to remove subdued. But I really
Well,
don't think that would
restore
be right.
says that it removes all negatives,
Yeah, restore is really good.
and it generally does. It
might
generally
go that.
removes all negatives.
Well, here's the thing: the subdue is red, like it's a negative status effect.
Yeah.
So, I feel like restore would clear it.
Probably
not
That's
does.
what I would be inclined to guess.
It'll make me grumpy, but I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it does. I mean, restore is an action. It's, trade an action for an action.
Yeah.
Is subdue? How does this work again? Does it just happen, or is there a chance? Nah, there's a chance.
It just happens, but the target does have to have immobilized, frozen, or stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it
Yeah,
says
it's really
90%.
strong. It requires setup,
90.
and the downside is unlike seduce, the unit's not working for you for a while.
Yeah. It also, like, the main downside is that you're not getting experience points from any of the things that you're subduing, which makes, like, the early game Reaver economy pretty rough.
Yeah, but you can also grab, Hermit, scrap
Yeah,
crabs
you
or
can
whatever,
grab
or
some good stuff.
a tier 2 defender to subdue early game is pretty sick.
Yeah, it just comes with the downside of it does impact your
I'll be
hero
right back.
growth, so you can't like bring units to every single fight.
Just me, or did you block your own hero?
I kind of dead block my own. I don't really want to send him out anywhere necessarily. I guess
Yeah.
you could be using this, but where do I want him to go? Where do I want this hero to go is a real question. I guess over here.
Center might be not the worst place to start rotating units, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, like that way is what I was thinking. I don't know. Yeah, that could work on the next turn because you'll have options to do ranged attacks, right?
Yeah.
I don't play Reavers ever, so I hope this works. I really don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how the subdue cleanse works. If you can just remove it with
Does restore work here?
yeah.
I feel like probably it will.
Yeah.
Which way is that stone spirit facing? Okay, no, I think it's good. For a second, I thought it was turned its butt around. It's showing its flank.
If this restore works, I'm in. Oh no, it didn't.
Yes!
It didn't remove it.
Yes!
Yay!
It does not
Yay!
remove that.
Yay!
Oh,
Brutal.
I'm so happy that works the way I would expect it to.
That was huge.
Interesting.
That was huge.
Did it show you that it was only
It
dispelling
says
2?
dispelled 4 effects, so yeah, it said it was going to dispel subdued.
Yeah, because there were only, well, actually, I thought there were 3 on there, but yeah, if it said 4, I would have That
Yeah,
for
it
sure
said
should've-
dispelled 4 effects, so I was like,
You were
"Eh,
immobilized, you were marked,
probably."
and you were subdued.
You've been lied to.
Yeah, so now is it a bug that it didn't restore it, or a bug that it showed it would?
I think, yeah, the second.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think, yeah, that seems to be working the way I would expect the skill to work.
I have returned.
Well played so far, guys.
Oh my god. Just 190% roll, please.
Did you fumble your attack?
He's tried to
No,
stun, which
I
is
tried to
pretty.
stun.
It's
and
pretty good for you
it was
there.
90% shot and it
Oh, with
failed.
your shield bash.
Oh, this is
Jesus.
huge
Yeah.
for us.
It's really close to pole arms, which is gonna mean that unit dies probably next turn. Probably.
Oh yeah.
We can hope. That's the plan anyway.
He's giving you some actions on this side. I was thinking he'd just run away from these pole arms.
Well, I don't unfortunately have like great range tools to deal with the pole arms, so I have to kill them like the old-fashioned way. I was hoping to he's a 90% shot. Just hit it, buddy.
I like that
That's
you're
so
using
great.
barbarians this time.
Crazy.
The stun chance on that unit is pretty awesome. I think I'm gonna try playing barbarians more and just do shield unit strategies.
They're pretty strong. Their beatdown is pretty ridiculous.
Thing is, if that stun passes, you're in a fantastic spot. If not, you're at least in defensive mode. Like it could be worse. You're distracting that one. Okay. So what I think I'm seeing from Nurgle here is he's thinking I need to kill off this flank, this side, as quickly as possible so that
Yeah.
you guys are split. But you've also gone and subdued one side, so I'm not really sure how the other half of the army is going to be able to respond to the way he's splitting his forces here. He might be presenting you with an opportunity to kill off a lot of units.
Oh, that miss was pretty good for us. 'Cause If
Yeah.
that halberdier
Indeed.
lives, if that halberdier lives, you can heal him almost a full with your two guys.
Oh my god, the patchwork.
Oof.
Yeah,
I took the 50-50 shot first, but unfortunately had to use the guaranteed.
that's a lot of concentrated
Is that a
forces
magic
there.
missile?
Yeah, it was
Hell
missile.
yeah.
Smart.
That's okay. I named that unit the Darkness, so he was attacking the Darkness. It's fine.
I attack the darkness.
Alright, so whatever you guys do on this next turn, kill things, please.
Right.
Of course, you get the blind. Oh,
Hey, I'll take it.
this isn't even a summon. That's a real unit. Where is your summon? You summoned in something somewhere, didn't you?
It's little spiders in the back.
The little red ones.
Yeah, the little spiders.
Oh, they're really far back
Yeah, they got kind of blocked up there.
because it's the wild
No,
speaker
no,
guy.
there's
Huh?
two. There's two. There's another one on the right too. Behind all the other army, there's a summon spider as well.
Mm-hmm. That came from the wild speaker, I think.
Yeah.
Then the heroes don't have summons until they kill things, and then they will. They have dark ritual. I mean, that dark ritual is probably going to be what ends up turning the fight. I always forget about it, and then it's like, oh, there's 6 zombies. Okay.
Okay, I do have a spell potentially for this round. I might use to help you kill something over there. We'll see though. No, you go before me, so I can't actually cast the spell to then help you. Yeah, so never mind.
No, that's fine. If you
Yeah, but-
want to.
No, I'll
Come
use
in.
the spell on my turn after your
Okay.
turn. That'll help you out probably. We'll see. That subdue on the left side is really and the fact that his hero had to like waste the action they're testing to trying to remove it.
I feel
Yeah.
like we might be able to report that as a potential bug. I'm just not sure if it's like intended to if the bug was like a display or a user error. Like
Mhm.
because it definitely said dispels 4 effects.
Yeah.
But whether or not it's supposed to be saying that is debatable.
I'm guessing it's just supposed to be an effect, but not a status effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like subdue is not like a. It's like it's a physical status effect. You would imagine. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't have a timer on it, and those sometimes don't get affected.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
I'm hopeful right now. This doesn't seem like a terrible position to attack into. Of course, you don't want to open yourself up too much to melee attacks outside of the walls, but I think that your stone spirit should be able to get quite a nice position. I can't quite tell if there's an opening in that space between the wild speaker and the scrap hermit,
Oh no, there is. Yeah,
but I
on
think
the right flank. Yeah, I could get a
Yeah.
big. Yeah.
Big AoE.
yeah, you hop in there and then you use your quake, and I think you have a pretty good chance to immobilize a couple of these guys.
It's just a matter of like, is that a better choice than just jumping on mid?
Right. No, I see what you mean, because like right now you don't have to be concentrated, right? You could be concentrated on mid, and you can't test left side's opportunities until right side has acted. I think that's part of the
Exactly.
consideration that we have to take here.
Exactly. I can't go first and then have Lionheart go after me, to then
Right.
have a different situation.
Let's consider
How does it
what's
decide?
available.
How does it decide turn ordered?
Oh, who attacks who? Basically, the attacker attacks a defender, and then the defender, I think, is the first person who goes in that turn order. So your ally will go after that, I believe.
So technically, it was my units that were attacked, even though it was the city that was attacked.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Your
That's weird.
gray is your color was like black, right? Or something like that.
Yellow and black.
I
Were
Yeah.
you in the center of the city? No, it was
Nope.
a neutral city.
No,
So you
it
were
Nope.
was
just the
it
one
was
that was.
The unit
no
was what got
Desire conquered
attacked,
it.
though. The
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Yeah,
It's where
it was a
their
neutral
armies
city, but
moved
it got
around and
conquered.
hit.
You're right. Okay.
yeah, it's like the banner on the army that I think it checks. He wants his frost wyvern to come forward. Kill that frost wyvern early.
Okay, I'll send all my units over. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, do it. Dive the entire army.
All
Now
right,
this guy
let's
that's
see here.
blind. Can you make him not blind? Is that a thing that your guy does?
I don't know. Let me see.
No, your support
I don't
doesn't
think
have
so.
that.
Unfortunately, no. My supports do not have that.
But you can use the free action bolster defense on your spears before taking action with them.
Yes.
Ooh, you can yeah, one interesting thing here is you could use your steel shapers to give bolster defense and then turn that into strengthened on that guy that's about to jump in. So like the quake will do more damage and the immobilizing phase will do more damage if you put strengthened on that stone spirit.
On the stone spirit. Also,
Like
yeah.
that idea, actually.
I think
So
you
one
can
of
get
them on your spear and one on your spear and one on the other, or you thinking both on that?
I
potentially
think if we put them
both.
both on the.
I would move your units way more left also, so you're not like
Yeah, you're not too close to the enemy.
your
I
support.
agree.
That's valid.
Your support ones at least before you. Yeah.
Yeah, bring them
Yeah.
as far left as you can get them.
Nice.
Oh, did I do the? No, that was the right one.
Yeah, you want the
Because
free
he had
action.
standard defense. That's right.
You want the free action, and I don't think you're going to be able to actually get bolstered defense on him through the loss of or you're not going to be able to get strengthened from the loss of bolstering defense because of the sundering, but you will be able to get 2 strengthened on this unit, which is generally okay. I didn't notice he had sundering on him actually. Is a consideration.
It's okay. We'll give some bolstered there, and then we can give him some strength now.
Yeah, strength in 2 is still like not a joke on a tier 3 unit in a fight like this.
Okay,
Right.
2 strengthened right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can get another 2 strengthened, I think, to allow it to do even more damage, like 40% extra
So
damage.
it's stone target, or the target cannot be affected by the second steel
Yeah,
shaper, which
that
is
makes a lot of
unfortunate.
sense.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it says right here? It looks like you can dispel. Oh, it's dispelling the bolstered resistance. I thought it was going to dispel the
Yeah.
blind for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. If
No.
only.
Right.
You may want to bolster up or give strength into that halberdier
Yeah, that's
and
what
then
I was
attack.
looking at next. Get some
Seems pretty
attacks in
good.
there.
Might have been worth it to attack first and then get the heal, but
Well, he gets more
I don't know.
strength. Yeah, it could potentially have been worth healing that. I see what you mean.
Yeah. It was exchanging HP, which depending on the trade can definitely be worth it.
Yeah,
All
think
right,
you
now
may
if
have got
these
enough
guys
figure damage to
move,
make a
that's
difference.
not great for
They're
them. So
blind.
let's.
I would just send them as. Oh, okay. Yeah. I might have just retreated.
The
out.
thing is, if I move them, they take damage. If they're here, they're either way. They're a tier 1 kind of meat shield at this point.
Sounds
Mhm.
good.
Is how I'm treating them.
They probably will die, but that's
Yeah.
They
okay.
probably will, but if they take 3 actions to kill, like that's
Exactly.
probably worth it.
Now, where does the stone spirit go?
I'm gonna decide that. I'm gonna go left side first
Yeah.
and then work my way over there. Let's see.
Seems wise.
Well, there's actually 2 really good spots by that Sunderer because it's a 2 hex AoE, right?
Yeah.
So if you can get behind that Sunderer that's next to the brown bear and the slither in that space with your the one that leaves you with an
Yeah.
action, then you do a lot of damage to a lot of units.
It's a disgustingly good spot.
The issue here, yeah, I like that a lot, but I also think if I go there, the right flank is just doomed.
I think that's a trade worth potentially taking here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The battle
Let me see
overall
if I
is
can
more
actually-
important than just a couple units on the right
Let me
flank.
see if I can actually even get there. I can get there. Okay.
Oof. I don't want to watch, but I have to.
Okay. I guess we're doing it.
I think
Oh.
that seems potentially the
Very
best.
hard.
Like, I hope it is. I really do.
Immobilize this guy.
Got a few immobilized out of it.
Oh.
And the thing is yeah, he can attack into you, but look at how much damage he does when he tries to attack into that unit. Like, it's going to be annoying to deal with back there.
Yeah, it's gonna take like 5 units to take out that stone spirit.
Well,
I'm
maybe
hoping
more
we can
actually.
fix that. I'm hoping we can fix that. We will see.
Now you
Okay,
have to
alright.
get into position for the next attack round to be amazing with like your melee guys. They want to get up like next to that shaman for sure. You want one of your spears over there. You want probably one of the other ones attacking into like that sunderer or something that you can just do damage onto easily. And if you can kill a unit here, that's massive. That
I
is
can
a
one shot the
summon.
combat summon. I don't want to kill that right now.
Yeah.
1 second. I have one more subdue. I'm trying to see if I should use or not. 1 unit's immobilized right now.
Oh, that's a good point. Actually, that overseer needs to not stay where he is. Probably run him far away from the bear and the wyvern. Is my guess is what's best here.
You think
But
it's
you
worth
do
going
yours.
out fighting into this?
Not depends which ones you're talking about. If you
Yeah,
focus everything on center, I think you win. If you split a little bit on that brown bear and the wyvern, that's really dangerous for you because those are good units.
Yeah.
And if you can move it so that the bear has 0 attacks on you, that's pretty good.
I like that idea. Let's go.
Especially
for
because then you
this.
can swarm it later if you need to.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was a 50% miss.
Nice.
Yeah, you probably should attack
Give it
something
the burning.
else. It's okay though. You still haven't used your spell yet, it looks like, which is pretty good. You can do some interesting things with that.
I'm just checking numbers here. Okay. Well, you got to make a choice eventually, so I'm gonna do something.
I think if you can kill that Sunder and that Slither, that's pretty good value because they do damage and then it gives you good momentum. The summon in the front isn't that very good value.
The Thunder, I can just subdue. And that's my play there.
See, that makes sense. That's good value, I think. You don't have to worry about
If
it.
I move into an enemy's zone of control, can I undo that to check a damage? Is that
Be
a possibility?
careful because
Sometimes,
sometimes
yeah,
Okay.
like sometimes like the stuff on the map just like randomly will interact with your person moving around, and then you can't undo.
yeah.
Okay.
Generally, that happens whenever you affect the board, like you pick up burning because you walk onto fire or something like that. But
Mhm.
there are a lot of really weird, strange interactions that can be frustrating.
Okay. Well, this is a
Ooh,
hero
yeah.
for 40. I'm not gonna do that then. All right. Well, these guys are for sure going forward. Subdue. I can subdue from there.
Make sure you give your hero a good opportunity to get their charge strike in. I think that's what you probably want here.
All right. Gonna
Nice.
subdue. I feel like I just die if I run in here though. He has his ranged hero and range. I guess just a crossbow. Yeah, I guess I'm not that in danger of my hero dying.
What you want to be able to do here is make it costly for him to have split his forces to get inside the walls. He's sent some really far to the right and really far to the left. If you can put everything you have on center, that's pretty good value for you.
Okay.
What you probably can do now is probably bring that guy. That might be a good spot for him. Can your hero kill that Slither? Probably not, right?
The warrior and the slither, no.
Yeah, okay, then just have your guy charge into something
Oh, wait,
valuable.
I see what you're saying. If I had backed up here,
Yeah, if you undo, you might be able to still um, pick your target so that he can come in and, I'm not sure how much he does. I can't see that.
he almost kills. Almost kills.
Yeah, he's got a tier 2, so he should
Yeah.
be able to do a lot of damage against these tier 1 units.
But being in that position puts me really vulnerable.
Yeah, I think it's worth it though.
Okay. Let's.
I'm not sure if you can get a shot from another unit before you do that,
Yeah, I'm trying to see that.
because accuracy can be blocked a little bit. I think I might use that supports attack to
Mhm.
try and
There we go.
perfect.
Nice.
I like what you're thinking. Hey, beat him.
When Slayer's out here, just like trying to get his 2 wins on.
I'm just glad that I'm not the other one who's getting backseated now, because I usually
Yeah.
need help. It's good to help others.
But it helps when there are multiple eyes seeing the same thing, right?
Oh yeah,
Until there's too many spoons in the pot, then it doesn't help.
oh yeah, definitely. I know what you mean. Oh boy, what can your Reaver guy do with his shot? You know what would have been actually interesting to do earlier is to take a 5% and then when you miss, just hope that it scatters into one of the enemies. At this point, you've got too many of your units around him, but that could have been worth doing. I didn't see that
Yeah.
until just now.
Yeah, it's a strange spot. What I could do is send my other hero in to kind of block his hero, but his hero has a crossbow, so it doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah. It means that he can't Dark Ritual, and I don't think there's much there to Dark Ritual, but it's something, I guess.
Like, what do you think about that position right there?
Don't hate it immediately, but I'm not sure where he's going to go from there. That hero may be in a rough spot from counterattacks, but I think in general you're okay because you need to use your actions in the middle here efficiently, and putting your hero forward means it's harder for them to do that. That seemed pretty valuable. Like that's good damage, I think. But before you end your turn there, I might consider moving the Harrier just to double check the bear's movement. I'm not sure if that position is going to open up a swipe on 3 units.
Oh, it has swipe. Oh, it has an AoE. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's got a like a tail bash basically.
Okay, cool. I'm just
think that should be good. I'm not sure how many units or how many hexes it can move. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think it would have been able to earlier. It's tough to know what to do with those guys because they kind of do need to block the movement a little bit. You can see where he can move from here, right? I think
Yeah, yeah.
I think you should be
Actually,
okay then.
I like this position.
Just
Oh,
make sure you
he has
don't
slippery. Oh, he can get right through those.
whatever
How?
you do, make sure you don't turn your flank towards him for flanking shots. You
But
want to turn the facing on those guys before ending the
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, yeah. We'll turn before.
There's a bear back there somewhere. I'm sure it'll catch up to me eventually.
Actually, let's do this to try and block that there. There we go.
Yeah, it's like maybe those Sunders had like a better spot.
Okay, I
But
have a
it's
mark of
tough.
invulnerability I can give out somewhere. Where do you think that should go? I mean,
Hmm. Maybe on that archer actually, the arbalist. I don't know.
my hero is kind of vulnerable right now.
That might be a decent one. I forget when it disappears, but if you can keep him vulnerable and then get a lot of attacks on him next turn, that could be good. I never used that
I
spell.
could also make that
Invulnerability it will disappear at the beginning of his next turn.
So he can just
Yeah.
keep him safe. Alright, well I
Yeah.
think the hero seems like a pretty smart call then. Either one, you think whoever's in more danger.
I mean, if it was coming down to the archer or something, then it would have been the halberdiers instead of the
Yeah.
archer, but the hero staying alive gives you more options.
Yeah,
That's the other thing is I can make that
I
halberdier kind of vulnerable.
shouldn't have said archer 100%. Heroes, I forgot how this spell works. You're right, that's a pretty good value.
I think my heroes are actually safe. I don't see any way of them dying right now. I'm looking at the numbers, and I mean, they might happen still with the spell or something.
Oh, a distracted is coming your way, and then they're gonna take whoever he targets will take flanking damage from all sides.
Yeah.
Because it's automatic flanking and sundering. So
But what can
Yeah,
he
Yep.
get?
Sunder defense 3 plus automatic flanking.
whoever
Okay.
you think is the most valuable out of the either, I guess, Stone Spirit or those heroes, I would consider putting the mark on because I think,
Okay.
like Nurgle's saying, they get their actions back, right? Like after the end of this turn. I trust Nurgle wouldn't fib on this. He uses this more
Yeah,
than I do.
it's Mark of Invulnerability is going to be invulnerable this entire rotation until the beginning of their next turn.
That's such a good
Okay.
spell.
Yeah.
I better than Planetfall ones because I think they would trigger basically until the end. It wouldn't let you do something for a whole turn, basically a whole cycle. So you wouldn't be able to get attack, invulnerable, and then attack. At least that's what I remember, but I'm probably wrong. Are you confident in this fight, Nurgle?
No, I don't think it's particularly likely I'm going to win from this position, but I think impossible things have happened.
Mm-hmm. Go team. If you win here, then I get to say I won 2 weekends in a row.
You did it. You did it, kid.
I did. Not only did we finish multiplayers in one session each time, I won.
Are you guys playing again tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we will. You're welcome to join us. We'll be doing that at the same time. I don't
Yeah,
know
let's see
exactly
who
who's
we can get
in,
together for that.
but I like theoretically we could even do an 8-person thing, but that would probably be limited to less manuals. Like maybe we'll allow one every 20 turns.
Yeah, something like that.
But the plan is that one would be done that day too. So probably similar settings to this if we can.
Oh, he's gone for the distracted over here.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. No, that's probably a bit of value, but I don't know if that's going to be enough here. That's pretty good damage. It's okay. He had 2 heroes. You guys had 3 as a total, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are fine losing a hero here.
The big downside for them is that if I can get it, that's good for morale.
Yeah.
Very true. Mad Hat is here. Not enough dragons. I'm playing a dragon, Mad Hat. It's a secret dragon. Oh, you'll see it at the end of this fight. I chose the Adept Settlers one. I don't know their name. I should, because I'm playing a pre-built one. But they have like an astral thing to go with it. And completely only for the theme reason I did take the astral one. Now I really like resistance. I think getting +4 resistance on a dragon is pretty good. Specifically for dealing with clearing, because I find that magic units do a bit of damage to the dragons.
Walker's on his loan. No one's giving him any advice. Just having to. Oh shit! The crit. The crit.
That was a big hit.
So it's not over yet.
Nope.
Oh, you give
There
yourself
we
killing
go.
momentum too. Oh, no.
my god! Wait, why did
Killing momentum from the wild
That
speaker.
crit was huge.
why did she
you have
roll
it
that?
without the crit?
Why did she roll a crit there? What?
Starblades is not it. Is it just base crit chance?
I've got the extra crit chance pick on a barbarian hero.
Oh, it's a level up, huh?
Yeah.
God. You're giving yourself bloodless though. You didn't, did you? Did you?
I don't think
Actually,
so.
wait. You got strength.
I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't reset anything before the fight. I just kind of like said, "Let's fight. Let's go."
I'm trying to see the thing that gives you the crit
I don't
chance.
see it anywhere.
Yeah, I don't.
It won't display like because it's just like a internal. It's like
Oh, I
keen
see it.
edge or
Keen edge.
whatever.
Hover over the
Okay.
weapon.
Yeah.
You can see it there. Yep. If you go to melee
It's very
strike,
dumb.
it's
20%.
listed.
Yeah. Okay.
So every 5th attack is going to be a crit from this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you failed your 90% stun in the early game, and they compensated you with a hero kill. Seems fair.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that makes sense.
I'm just thinking about how that's gonna work with oh god, like crits make it so that enemies take morale damage when you crit on them, and they're changing the way crits roll. So what if you crit, then get a regular attack and then another crit? Does it only count that as 1 crit or 2 crits?
That's good. That's a good point. Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that until just now. Okay, now that is a video idea right there. that's a really nuanced point. Yeah, write this down really quickly.
One
Did you see
crit,
in the
two
patch
crit,
notes that they're
red
making
crit,
it so
blue
that
crit.
it checks for fumble before crit, so that you can't
Yeah,
mitigate your
thank
fumble with
God.
a huge crit chance? They
That's
fixed that in Planetfall like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Exact same thing. Why didn't you have it that way from the beginning?
I think
So
they
you're saying that should have
started-
been a non-issue at this point.
I think I heard there was a lot of things like that that I saw at the beginning of Age of Wonders 4 that they were like, yeah, we're aware. And that has to do with, I think, the fact that they started thinking about Age of Wonders 4 before
Before they were done with
Oh yeah.
Planetfall development.
yeah.
Yeah, that
So
makes sense.
they had the things, they just hadn't carried it over to the new build or
Yeah.
whatever.
Windslayer, you're kind of like slightly like cutting out every once in a while when you talk. Is everybody else hearing that?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
hearing it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm cutting out. Interesting. It might be my headset.
It's just occasional. It's not constant, but it does happen.
Every once in a while, it cuts out enough words that I'm kind of like, he probably is
What?
trying to say this.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if that is a Discord thing or if like I go back and watch the video to see if that's like a recording thing. Cause
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I wonder.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Well, there was like that weird, it's like a solar flare or something that messed up everybody's internet or something a couple days ago.
Really?
What?
I can't remember. I don't remember hearing about that thing. I study physics and I don't feel like I hear about these interesting things nearly as often as I
there was
used to.
a couple internet providers. It wasn't the one I have, but like my friend's internet providers got hit by it, and so they were trying to connect to an ARAM with me in League the other day, and they sounded like robots, and then they would alternate disconnecting and reconnecting like every 2 seconds. It was awful.
Wow.
They'd pop on, you just hear like shit, and then they'd pop, and then they'd disconnect again.
I'm actually really thankful that you pointed out about the audio, because I want to look into that and make sure everything's good. I wonder if I simply just need to unplug my like thing in the back and let it do an update or something. Yeah, give me 1 second to
Yeah,
unplug that.
Yeah,
it's starting
ironically,
to
I
be
only
pretty
understood like
noticeable.
80%
Yeah.
of what you just said.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Okay,
and
one
you
sec,
guys are,
one sec.
you're like, I'm really glad you because it in the
Yep.
back.
Okay. Great. Agreed wholeheartedly, I suppose.
Okay, so Lionheart, I think any supports that you can that can run.
All right, I plugged that in, and again, maybe I should just talk for a minute, right? All right, so I'm just gonna talk a little bit, and let me know if it like is still doing the cutting out and stuff. I kind of like messed around with the mic a little bit. Maybe it was loose. Yay! Awesome. All right, it does that every once in a while. You just need to unplug things and plug it in, right? Funny how technology's consistent like that. No, it's fine. I'm coming to terms with my age. I've had lots of white hair, a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Yeah. Oh, it's such a long story, but I'll give you the short one. Basically, I had a Pokemon Go account called S- Sooth. No, what was it? It's Sooth Slayer, because I wanted it to be like Sooth Sayer, and then I was like, I don't like that. I'm gonna do something like that, but better and cooler. So I was like, I'll just change out it so it's Windslayer. There's some like weird it sounds a little bit like Kinslayer. It was just like a a coincidence more than anything else. But it just has a nice ring to it. It sounds like a YouTuber in my mind. So I stuck with it. I thought about changing it a few times, but I don't know. It's grown on me. Of course. Oh, the morale. Oh no. All right, you need to kill before anything else. That beat up warrior needs to die so that you can get morale back. Oh, you've you have a mage lock that can do 40 damage if he fumbles. That will be like half of that, and that's still okay damage. You might be able to kill just with one mage lock, taking a 75%. It's risky, so keep that in mind. I'm not sure if that's the right move. Whew, whew. Alright, now morale's neutral. Okay, now we can work with this. Now you won't fumble everything. Phantasm Warriors can do a flanking attack on these Frost Orphans with an insane 121 HP. Okay, alright. I think 100% your Magma Spirit can do something smart here and attack a Frost Wyvern. Good. So one thing you'll want to keep in mind is that Overseer that is subduing something needs to not die. It needs to not be near Nurgle's crit machine. I think if you can, you kill middle as hard as you can and you just retreat into middle. You can have the side of the walls. Ah, you're right. Well, the problem is that Warwick is probably going to be able to get kind of close to a lot of supports and mage locks this next turn anyway, so yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was better in Planetfall, I think. Can you do that? So wait. Can can you shoot him from a flanking? If okay. I think the dragon is pretty good value, but I don't know if you're killing it. Whereas if you can get it so that you're pinning him and he can't use Dark Ritual, I'm starting to see a lot of bodies on the floor. The bodies hit the floor. The bodies. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna want to block that if you can. So I think if you shoot him from behind him, it keeps him pinned while also letting you do your big attack, right? Is that Also, has it not cut out since I changed things? Is it better? Oh, wonderful. Okay. Yay! It must have just needed to plug in, plug out type situation. Some damage. Yeah, if you can kill that, that's pretty good. I don't know if you're gonna be able to kill that with your other hero. I don't think so. You can't get on the other hero because of the way the pinning is working. You can't step out and around. That's silly. I thought you could go one like to the left and then three into. Okay, I guess it's because of the wild speakers. Well, he's blocking enough. If you're gonna dispel, try and not open yourself up to too many flanks. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, you're probably good there. Yeah. They're about to be. Now, what will be interesting is if that actually stacks. Because, like, I don't know if they actually had the fumble chance right now. It doesn't seem like you've been fumbling as much as you'd expect it to. I kind of like the idea of mobilizing. No. That's why you want to mobilize, actually. That kind of makes a lot of sense. Oh, he can only get on one unit. That's actually really good. You didn't give him position to attack into a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, is he subduing anyone? I can't remember. Yeah, that's smart. I can tell you guys play this game on your own. I can tell you have your own channels that you cover this game. It's nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. When I see that, I'm just like, I don't want to play this match anymore. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's funny how there's like kind of like this standard that a lot of people use, and then I played with people who used this standard and it became mine, and it's I think very good, very fun for what we're trying to accomplish here, which is not just 1v1. I think a lot of the kind of accepted ways of plays, the meta way a lot of people plays, it's driven from the fact that I'm going against one person and I want to use everything in my toolbox to beat that one person. Whereas when you sit down with six people, you don't feel the pressure to necessarily like have to win every game. No, don't. I'm nervous. So you could get the dark ritual on it. Yeah, that makes sense. You should just kill your own unit. That's so funny. You were trying to get crit. Oh, yeah. And these guys don't have a timer. This. God. I thought you would have been engagement and not be able to use that. Oh, wait. That's pretty cool. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I always like the heavy like the T-Rex. So many great units in that game. They really had fun with the art design. How is your morale so good? Have you not lost many units? This is the turn. Aw, bear. Oh, bad bear. Bear there. Like there. Bear there. As opposed to what kind of bears for Oh. Oh, and he's got killing momentum. Oh no. Oh no. They always die in auto combat or whatever, right? Vroom vroom. Yeah. Uh, just use all of your AoEs. They're ready. I Interesting. Yes. Save the Frost Wyvern. Oh man, your morale's low again. Mm-hmm. I think you need to use your spell before your leader dies anyway, so it might be it might be time. He's that's also true. Let's think. How can you want to use a spell to do extra damage versus if you were to shoot or stab. Stab's 36. Yeah, you need you need a little bit, like 19 damage on him. That's not nothing. Oh, but you do have some decent opportunities with those mage locks. Problem is if they fumble, that's a pretty big reduction. Whoever's gonna get like 3 attacks, I think is a good target for that heal. It's 4 strengthened. That guy's gonna hit hard. Mhm. Yeah, it'd be nice if the dragon dies. It'd be pretty nice if that dragon dies. What is your Phantasm Warrior? Oh yeah, he's a lot low morale and everything too. Um, if you kill that hero, if you don't, you know, fumble, and you use your spell on that, then you're gonna have a better morale. Hmm. One thing I like, one thing I kind of like with your empowered guys, you can do 51 damage to a unit that is 50 HP. The decaying zombie can die, and I think that gives you morale. I No? Oh, I thought when you kill, you get morale back. It just doesn't drop your own. Yeah. Maybe not. Do it what you feel like is going to be efficient. Exactly. Well, one other thing you'll have is your overseer won't be next to people. He can't do much in terms of damage, but if you free up the guy by killing the whatever, do what you want. I'm bet that's probably not the right move. Yep. Yeah. I think that might be better actually. Morale, man. It does work. All right, can you, I think your overseer needs to to finish him. No, you want your morale first. You know, if it has 2 HP, I think you should be able to. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you could shoot your own units. You could just kill that Grimbreed Crow because he's kind of in an annoying position, anyways. Uh, let's see, 36 plus 36 should kill, but yeah, it's like your thumble chance. mm, yeah, the bear is probably better. Oh, you can kill it? 29. If you don't miss or fumble. Well, if you're gonna do that, I would probably, yeah, I would have gotten my morale up by taking an attack of opportunity to move one of the overseers. Oh, yeah, never mind. Your hero can kill that unit. It's over. I think you're, yeah, looking at the positioning, I'm trying to consider what your options are. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, yeah, I was gonna say some of these guys actually. Yeah, this is now you're at. Mm, if you want to, you should probably undo that. No. Oh no. Yeah, I think you maybe heal or strengthen the mage lock and have him shoot something heavy. Both of them went. Oh yeah. Can you subdue? Oh, that makes sense. It's interesting to see subdue in action. I don't feel like I see Reapers too often. I'm scared for this turn. Oh yeah. Yeah, higher tiers I think usually give more morale, although that crow may have been may have had the wrong tag. It does seem like more morale than normal. Got that killing momentum on wild speakers. This is what I was talking about earlier. It's like, when you ban killing momentum on heroes, you really feel it with wild speakers. Can you stop strengthening that war? You're like, come on. Oh, that's so painful. He moves so far. It's just so much. Well, I feel like I'm taking notes now. This is so much damage. Oh, be done soon. No, but yeah, I was just thinking that guy's not gonna stay there. There's no way. What I want to do is play more reclaimers so I can use the sword and pistol strat that I heard about. God. Nice to be able to make your own items with the item forge at the beginning. Ooh, he sustains 10 damage? Is he gonna die now? I think he might. Oh, right, right. Let's see. If we go to this, it's 2. It's like 19% protection. Just barely. If I understood rounding. And who says I do? Oh, oh, that's so much. Yeah, that looks like a good crit opportunity. And all of this is done with a pre-made ruler. He didn't make this. It's just. I think maybe I have to pick your your pre-made builders in the future. Hmm. Yeah, makes sense. They're gonna run away. No, no. goodness. Hold the line. Think, given the time we've been going for, I might say this is the last fight. I'm up for continuing going a little bit longer, but I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Devious? Mm-hmm. You think so? Aw, that's nice. Yeah. So I went for wyverns again. So I have slipaway wyverns. They're kind of annoying to deal with. I think at least, yeah, maybe upwards of 9 now. So they just fly over your obstacles. They do their melee. They slip away. They're annoying to deal with. I also have a pretty good hero to go with them, a ranged one. So I have options. But it's really fun. I'm glad that we got to do this today, and it's got me excited for next week. As what to do, many as we can. It's tough. I want to do stuff during the weekdays, but it's like weekends are so much more convenient for me. Yeah, this is great. Mm-hmm. Please don't. What's the most efficient way to kill this 13 HP wyvern? Yeah, I love that game. I got into it this year. Nice. Yeah, I wish I had more people to play my board games with, because I do have a few. Like, I have Talisman, I have Carcassonne. I really like those two. Those are great games. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I discovered that later than other people, I think. I had a coworker who told me that they've been playing it forever, and I was like, only discovered it probably 2013-ish or so. And yeah, I just like playing that game with family every once in a while. But hmm yeah, 100% agree. No, what? Well, now you can safely take the other one, and even if you fumble, it's fine. No, but he needed to die. I don't think. I don't think that thing was dying any other way. But I was gonna say one of the things I've enjoyed a lot recently is thrifting. I go thrifting a lot, and every once in a while I'll find wingspan or something like that for $2. That my wingspan that I have at home cost me, I think, $2. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's special. I haven't done any cons, but I think I'd enjoy them. Yeah. Yeah. There's things around where I am. I'm lucky like that. A lot of stuff come to the area. Pretty much. You can do 10 damage to that warrior here. You can do 9. Oh no, that's 1 damage short of what you need. Can you place your other support in a really weird position where they're like standing behind the enemy and still able to? Yeah. I don't know what I'd do here. Probably just I don't know. Other unit. Mm-hmm. Well, if you place, okay, that's good there. Say, can you make sure the other mage lock doesn't get somebody adjacent to him by standing in between the two? Do your wording there. You know, it was probably gonna die this turn anyways. Oh, I didn't even see that somehow. Yeah, you needed the attack, I think. Yeah, if you could have killed, I think that would have been more value. Well, now we know. Fumble. I have a sneaking suspicion there's a plan for this. No, it wasn't as one-sided as some of these fights go. I think y'all did good. It's hard to. And you didn't lose all of your morale too quickly, because I've seen a lot of fights end before like a unit dies on one side because the morale just drops after a turn or two. Scrap hermit in the wall. Yeah. Oh no! No! You're 3 HP, Warrior just stunned. I hate you. What a stun. Oh no. Oh no, don't do it. No, he's gonna do it. I love the support doesn't care. It's like I'm gonna go stand right next to the melee. Mhm. You need some extra HP, I think, maybe. Seriously though. I think, like I was saying earlier, it's been 3.5 hours. I was thinking I might go for a little bit longer, but I think with the situation, the map right now, it could be good to practice the engagement. But I think you guys got the main things, and I want to look into something kind of soon. Yeah, I got a very vague thing that came up, so I'm not sure what that's about, and I'm just curious at this point. Nice, we got this. You can always mark your unit that you want to shoot with the mage lock too. I think does extra damage when you mark him. Oh, I was talking about the overseer one. Did you get extra damage? Somehow. Survivor. This guy. Yeah. So you have focused aggression, which gives you 10% extra damage for every marked on the target. Even that Harrier's attack would have done 10% more damage, which would have been like maybe 2 more damage. So not the end of the world, but putting marked on units before your mage lock attacks. Indeed. Yeah, the 40. Unfortunate. This one might get cut through there. You take a 25% chance. Yeah. It would have been funny if that went through. Yeah, right. He's free! Oh no! This isn't looking promising. That warg is still out here, right? There he is. I see you, warg. Yeah, fair. Interesting. Miracle, did you lose your other hero? You did, didn't you? Ah. It's too bad there's you can just walk into the city center and it's not just like you can't do that now. You know, I don't yeah, you do have a bit of actions here. I'm not sure why you put your hero there of all places. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying. That totally makes sense. I, oh yeah. Just doing a unit count because I'm like, how has your guys not routed? I think you've just killed enough as you're gone. Mm-hmm. No, no. Oh, they can't even take aim. That's really rough. They just literally sit there and do nothing. Wait, are all mage locks like this? Oh. Yeah. This is it. I'll have to write that one down. Keep it going. Yeah, gather meal. Okay. Or metal. I think your hero can kill something. Yes. Wait. Where's the damage? You can do 15 with your ears. Alright, 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 come on. Run your your guy, he needs to not get caught. Can you Ooh, actually yeah, you may want to heal from there, from that hex. You know what? You may be able to kill the warrior combined with your 20 damage from your hero, because it only, yeah, it's 21 HP. If you just graze that thing, then you have a 50% shot from where you're standing. I didn't know that, yes. Yeah, when as soon as I saw that, I was like, this is not gonna be good. Interesting. Yeah. I think that's not bad for your first MP with this. And now you'll be playing Beast Tomes because you saw how good they are. Well, they have the summon that gives you tier 2s, like the warg. I assume you got that way. Alright, who dies first? You should attack with that guy. The warrior. See if you can run. Oh, no! No, this is cool. I'm enjoying watching this right here. Like when I was saying, yeah, when I was saying that, oh yeah, I enjoy it. But I was saying earlier that I had something I wanted to check on, meaning I didn't want to play for like another 3 hours, but like another hour is not the end of the world, or however long it's been since I said that. hmm Just finishing. I also want to do more like casting of multiplayers because I think the player base it's a little limited to the point where I want to play in all of them, but I also just enjoy playing. And at the same time, I think it'd be cool to try doing more, just like commentary, without the pressure of, oh, I've got to worry about my my Imperium income right now. Yep. Nice. Keep going. Well, here's the thing that I don't think is gonna matter, but could be interesting. He has a hero, whereas Walker does not. The heroes are the best units. Although that right there is a pretty good regeneration. I think that unit's gonna start running this turn. Is, isn't the Druid of Cycles or something like more of a support style tier 4 or something like that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. No. Well, that hero will live. Did the hero live? That's what I need to know. Did he make his grand escape? Sad. Yeah, I think my guys are getting close to leveling. Let's see. Not really, actually. Yeah, they're not gonna. I was hoping that I could. I don't think they'll do it in time. Wait, 7 turns, 14 XP. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, I'm gonna rate this guy. We got someone else on Twitch playing Age of Wonders 4. Let's go say hi. Yeah, another contender.